If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of our Pulp Cthulhu game, The Two-Headed Serpent. It's been a couple of weeks since we last did it. Mainly my fault, because my brother's been here from St. Lucia, and I haven't been able to stream at all. Really, not much anyway. But yeah, everyone's back. We've got all the faces. As you can see, Fishy's at a new location now. He's got a different background. He's got a different comic character behind him as well. No more Luke Cage. Oh, okay, it is Cage. All right, I thought
it's just it looks like a bigger cage.
Yeah, it looks like a bigger cage.
It's up higher. It's it's to block the fact that that's a window instead of a door. Well, it's a door with a window.
Fair
enough. But yeah, everyone's back. So what we're going to do, go around the table, get people to introduce themselves and their characters. We'll try and do a recap if anyone can remember what we've got to do. Got to do a bit of housekeeping as usual, because you know that's the way the game works. And then we'll crack that rip and start playing. So we'll start with Henley and go around the table. And
all right, everyone. It's good to be back, I guess. Though I didn't really miss any weeks. That was all Jimmy. But yeah, lots of things happened. Did a Kickstarter, succeeded the Kickstarter, got all of our stretch goals in that Kickstarter, so it's pretty good. Released the game on Steam. It's not release, but it's up there on Steam now, so you can go wishlist it. And starting a new company as well. So, you know, lots of things happened in the period of time that I was...
There's so much.
I mean, you gotta... Look, dude, the term hustle is very appropriate. Like, you gotta keep working until the fingers fall off, you know, or else you're missing a lot. So at least that's how I feel about life. So.
What is this new game so I can wishlist it?
It's called Alder's Blood. The new one is called Good Night Night.
Okay.
It's Binding of Isaac mixed with stamina management. That's very similar to Dark Souls or anything like that. So.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I already... Yeah. And it looks like... It's just the first screenshot is Zelda inspired.
Yeah, no, that's also very appropriate too. Like, it's more... It's got that... It's Binding of Isaac, but it's also like Zelda dungeon-y. It's weird, but it's good.
It looks great. I'm excited.
It's very, very difficult. A lot of fun to play.
That's a lot coming from a pool owner.
Hey, big brain.
Big brain. Yeah. I'm going on holidays tomorrow, so that'll be fun. So yeah.
What's the new company?
Well, okay. We're all adults here. I'll be selling pornographic games for the new company. So.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a market for it.
Yes, there is, and that's kind of the reason, because Steam right now is such a difficult place to sell games on, and this company is designed to sell games outside of Steam on the PC market, which is very difficult to do unless it's specifically games designed to not be on Steam. So.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Fishing?
Well, I'm Fishy, and I'm here, and I'm really happy to be back, I guess. I mean, I am happy to be back. It's just been kind of a whirlwind of a few months. I uprooted my life and moved to Vancouver, so now I live in a much smaller space, and I'm starting to try to get back to doing some Twitch stuff. So I've recorded a few things. I've done a little bit of streaming. I'm not ready to say yet that I'm like, you know, a streamer or anything. I don't know. I'm not putting labels on anything. But it is still going forward. So yeah, I'm going to be around, and I'm really looking forward to continue playing Dudley and seeing where his life goes.
Thank you very much. How was Vancouver treating you?
It has been treating me pretty well. I mean, we had like great weather here since we moved here. Everyone talks about how rainy it gets in Vancouver. And apparently that's starting today. I don't know. It's been raining like crazy today, and supposedly like there's nothing but that in the forecast. But other than that, like it's been lovely weather. It's a great city to just like get out and be walking around and explore and play way too much Pokemon Go. So, but yeah, no, I haven't really like gotten a good kind of foothold with people in the city. I've been spending too much time over the last while just getting myself and my husband kind of acclimated to the area and everything. So it's
Have you got lost yet?
Adventure. What? Have I got lost? I mean, how lost is lost? Because I have a smartphone, so that's not really fair. Like, there's been a few times where I've had to stop and be like, okay, I need to know how to get back to where I was from where I am now. But usually, no. It's like, it's pretty easy to walk around. And, yeah. There was like, there's I don't know. I don't have anything definitive to say other than I've eaten like way too much food out over like the last 2 months because there is just like stupid options and I am such a food person. I mean, I think that's kind of obvious considering how much we always end up on food topics here, and especially for you, James, and definitely not because I needed it to transport things. I brought the Jaffa Cake box.
Of course you brought it just to fucking like, yeah, of course you did.
And I still haven't found where I can buy some, but I will, and I will taunt you with them. I'm even thinking, James, I might want to make a Jaffa Cakes emote. I don't know. I just, just to get that look. That's the look.
I realize you need another emote that's just James doing that, right?
Doing what?
That
how can we get an emote of a Jaffa Cake on James's channel? I think that's the real question.
Well, I've got a slot still open.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Just do it that way. Somebody make a Jaffa Cake.
It'd have to be like, it will be level 3, so people would have to be fucking like, dedicated to like.
Determined to wind you up.
Yep.
If I had to pick between a Jaffa Cake and a wagon wheel, I'm going to take the wagon wheel every day.
Yeah, I fucking can't stand Jaffa Cakes. I don't really like wagon wheels, they're awful as well, but.
I mean, wagon wheels are okay, but like. It's the orange and the chocolate.
The worst thing. That's the worst combination ever. And
like the cookie is kind of a little bit crunchy on the outside, but it's not really a cookie. It's a cake.
It's a cake.
I know. I know about the tax. I have watched QI.
I have a question for you, James, real quickly. Do you put milk in your tea?
Yes.
Then fuck you. You have a terrible taste. I'm sorry. There we go. Easy solved. Your opinions on Jaffa Cakes do not matter.
Well, that was judgmental.
Wow. I'm English. Of course I have milk in my tea.
No, it's terrible. You're gross.
Live in a hard water area, you gotta have fucking milk in your tea unless you filter every single drop of water.
So news alert, Henley thinks the British are gross.
Look, people in Australia do it too, so it's not just British people. So.
What about, and Waves?
Hello, I'm here. I have not uprooted my life or made any life-changing things, but I painted my garage.
Hey, well that's life-changing.
Yeah, it will be when it dries and I put another coat on it.
What color did you make it?
It's just the inside, so I just paint the breeze blocks white, which is terrible, by the way. Painting breeze blocks is the fucking worst.
They're the ones with the big holes in it?
Right? They're porous as well, aren't they?
Yes, but the big holes are just vertical inside the wall.
Yeah. Okay,
so they're super
blocks.
porous. They're just like shitty cement blocks, so they will absorb so much paint. So much paint.
Would it have been better to put like plywood up and then paint that?
That sounds like a lot more effort.
Really, just a nail gun,
You'd still get the dust problem. We're using PVA and paint now, so it's fine.
Oh.
Plus, spiders would then live behind the plywood. We don't want that.
Yeah, but you never see them.
You do. They come out. They're evil.
Okay.
Are there any scary spiders over there? Like
any what?
it
looks like it's about to go flinging onto your keyboard, Fishy.
My tea? Oh no, it's like almost empty.
Oh my God! Stop doing that. Sorry, what were you asking?
I said, are there any dangerous spiders over there, or are they all just like tiny?
A few, but not many.
Yeah,
they're mostly just annoying.
No, there isn't any dangerous spiders in the UK.
I thought there was at least one
No.
that gives you like flesh-eating nasty
No.
shit.
Nothing. The only dangerous animal in the UK is the adder. We're quite a safe country when it comes to that. The only time you get a dangerous spider in the country is when it comes in through the bananas.
Where do you get your bananas
Organic
from?
Tesco.
I don't know, whatever supermarket you go to, but they come from hot places.
So we're not going to talk about the big cat myth or anything.
Well, again, that's a myth.
Imported.
Actually, like realistically, that's probably.
It's talking
fact.
like the beast of Bodmin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the big black cats that allegedly roam the moors and stuff.
Yeah. And the Wombles.
Well, they're Wimbledon. They're Wimbledon Common.
It's a common. It's a field. Those hands are basketball as well.
Wait. I thought Wimbledon was just a tennis court.
No,
No.
the Wombles come from Wimbledon.
It was a town. But now it's like a suburb of London.
Look, you own a pool. You don't need to be smart, man.
I'm not that stupid,
That's
Headley.
not stupid. That's just not worldly.
It's just not worldly. Also, I was joking. Just like all of the UK is London.
I mean,
But
Wimbledon
it's
is
all
London.
one town? Oh.
Yeah, the UK is all one town.
Yeah.
Sounds
Anything
like
else?
all of New York is New York City.
Exactly.
Anything
Man.
else, Reeves? How's the have you done that Minecraft World thing yet?
Oh, Minecraft Earth. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm in the beta for that, so I'm making videos for that too, but I've only made one so far. Yeah, it's cool. It's basically walk around, tap on things. Hooray, you have some blocks.
Is it better than the wizard one?
Oh, the wizard one I'm so tired of.
I hear
That's
that's
dull.
so.
Yeah, it's the wizard one is basically just disappointment every time. No matter what you do, you're gonna be
Oh, so like actual Harry Potter then. I'm kidding.
yeah,
Harry Potter's fun.
pretty much. Minecraft Earth though, like you pick up stuff and then you can go home and build stuff. So it's up to you to be creative with it.
So they had
This is
they had
only
an ad for it where people would work on like a small cube or something.
Yeah, they call them build plates.
Okay.
So, where the free ones are now, and again, we're still in beta, is 8x8. You can buy ones that are 16x16. I haven't bought one yet. Or you can earn the in-game currency, which will take fucking forever, but I'm working on it to get a 16x16 plate.
And then what do you do with this plate? Like, is that the end goal to have
Build
like
it.
a plate that you build? So is it kind of like Animal Crossing in that regard a little bit? Where
No,
it's sort
Animal Crossing has way more stuff in it.
of- okay.
Right now, they don't have crafting. And they do have a thing called, well, they will eventually have a thing called adventures, which will be like pre-built things out in the real world. Well, not in the real world, but that you find in like a park or whatever, and you can get your phone out and walk around and like fight some skeletons or whatever.
Okay.
But those are not in the beta yet. Crafting is not in the beta yet. So right now, it's just go get some blocks or a cow and then build a little tree house because there's no like planks. You just have oak logs and leaves and occasionally doors if you're
Is
lucky.
it one of those things where like if you go to a really popular park, you might see someone built a Minecraft thing there? Is it like that or
They have not committed one way or another on that.
okay?
They have said the public builds will need moderation, obviously, because otherwise everywhere will just be covered in giant dicks. But they haven't said if it's definitely coming or how moderation will take place or anything like that.
I will say it definitely looks really interesting. Like
If
the
you like
possi-
Minecraft, I think it will be.
yeah,
Because anything that is good for like if you take a dog out on a walk or something like that, like any game that sort of makes it more interesting to take the dog to different places and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's kind of like cool in my eyes. So anything that has like gives you incentive to like go explore new places, which I think the Pokemon game did extremely well.
Yeah, a lot of my
Um,
Pokemon Go friends do play while they're walking the dog twice a day.
Yeah.
I've
So
found
that
it's
sort
been
of stuff is interesting. Yeah.
like walking games like that, like Pokemon Go, have been excellent for just exploring the city because
Yeah.
you just kind of get loosely lost and just be like, I'm going to go over there and do that, like that Pineco raid, or like that's what we did last night. Is we were just like, there's a raid way in the distance. Let's go do that and find out what's over there. And
Yeah,
they're great.
absolutely.
I love games like this so much.
Yeah,
It's-
and when
It's
a
not a Wizards
business
game.
when a business can benefit from people coming to them because
Yeah.
of this mobile game, that was also a really cool aspect about that I really liked. But
it also caused a bunch of problems for some businesses because they didn't get a lot of say early on as to who, what, like if they were a Pokestop, I think, and then it caused some problems.
They don't get any say at all. I mean, they can now say, actually, take this away, but
Yeah, I think they can
can't
say take
anything
it
in
away.
advance.
Cool. What about you, Claytor?
I exist. I've been, playing MTG Arena, working on my Arc mod, dealing with family stuff, which you know about. My sister graduates today from veterinary school.
nice.
Yeah, she's all growing up. It's great. Go her.
Graduating from veterinary school means she's
What-
like 24 by
what-
now, right?
No, she's
Like 6
20.
years?
No, she's 29.
Yeah.
I
Finally.
don't think it's like. I think she's just a vet tech, not like a full veterinarian. But she's doing what she loves. That's the important.
Yeah.
Selling
So
horse tranquilizers. Yeah.
yeah, look, I may or may not have purchased some horse tranquilizers, and I may or may not be the gnomes. My big brain horse tranquilizer. It's good. The shop's doing good. The pool is doing okay. It's already got the cover on. It's done for the season. I'm making risotto tonight for dinner.
I had a fucking risotto. Damn.
God
dude.
damn it, dude.
Damn, man.
Now I want risotto.
It is going to be a black rice and shiitake mushroom risotto.
No, I had a seafood one. I think mine's better.
That's fine. This is my first one to make at home that isn't traditional. So
Oh, yeah.
it's more or less I'm wanting to explore and try things.
And what's your Minecraft mod?
Arc mod.
Oh yeah, Arc mod. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. It's fine.
One of them games.
It's
And then it's
just
the same thing.
it's just a simple quality of life improvement.
It's a great mod, and I
Except-
don't like playing without it.
What is it? Come on,
Oh.
Claytor. What's the quality of? What does it do?
It increases the inventory of everything. Everything is pickupable,
Lockable.
lockable. A lot of stuff is just quicker. You can get a generator that doesn't require wiring because I hated that. If you're an admin, you can place down the egg table, which now the animals that do come out of the eggs, like all the lizard-based ones, because you can get mammal eggs now, but they only come out level 1. They come out at random levels, so there's been a lot of egg gambling apparently on the server, because that's hilarious. And so it's just a lot of quality of life stuff. Nothing like super fancy, nothing super broken, just improvements.
A lot of them.
Some stuff is smaller, yeah.
Cool.
A lot of check
The biggest
boxes.
problem Ark had was that you had to go looking for adventure if you're in the PvE side of things.
Yeah.
I would have preferred dinosaurs coming to me and trying to wreck my shit all the time. That would have been fun. Yeah.
feel like you just build in a really safe area.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You should
I've
play on
definitely lived in places where dinosaurs were wrecking people's shit all the time.
look, play Scorched Earth. It's literally dinos trying to fucking
my
take all the time.
Also, it also pissed me off that you needed to do like boss runs until you get like the tech to build bases underwater. Would have loved to build bases underwater. 100%.
It's not even that great. Like, I wish, because as soon as you get to like water level, you can't build anything like to go above. And I was like, I want something that's just above the water, so you can go in from above and come down.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that one. New mod. There you go, Clitter. Quality play.
Just thank you for the host, Tegan, or Raid. Was it Raid? Host? Bit of both?
Raid Ghost. Host. It's a host. Tagank. How are you, Tagank?
And
he was playing that team fight tactics.
And lastly but not least, Minnie, how have you been?
Pretty good. Not a whole lot happening. Just had a visitor for a little while, and plan on going to TwitchCon this year. So that'll be a lot of fun. I've already got my plane tickets. I got my time off work, and all that's left is to buy my TwitchCon tickets, and I will be there.
Is it a trek?
Is it a what?
Yes,
is it
it's
a trek?
She's on the complete opposite side of the country.
Oh, right.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in New York, and TwitchCon is all the way in California. It's a 8-hour flight.
Beautiful San Diego, California.
Mm-hmm. Where actually I was born.
Where Minnie was born.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it. Honestly, not a whole lot else happening.
No.
I've been trying to help the ARC server succeed, and the population has started to dwindle again.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah. It's hard to keep it going. But a lot of new games, I think, just came out too, so that didn't help.
Yeah.
How many weeks has it been then?
I think we're going on week 4 now. Something like that.
Yeah, people were just gonna be like, oh, there's no point going on now. It's only got like a week till it closes, restarts, wait till then.
It really sucks because I was a week late getting started, and we're just now finishing our tower, and we were going to do some really nice role play with the Gator Pit. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I don't know.
Everyone disappears.
Pretty much.
And then everyone else stops coming because there's no one on to play with. Do you know what I mean? So it's like a vicious cycle.
Keep trying to encourage people to come, but they get on and I never see them again.
I would do Ark again, but I don't really have anyone to play with, so I probably wouldn't.
You're fine.
All right, thanks, Claytor. I was waiting for you come join me then, James. You're quite welcome to come join me.
Well, you are welcome to come join.
I mainly just do the modding at this point.
I really feel like we're gonna pick up though again in December when the new new expansion comes out though.
Yeah. Hey Henley, can I make a game suggestion to you?
I'm all ears.
All right. Can you make something that is like Space Station 13 but better?
Oh,
they already tried that and it failed.
There's actually been several attempts and they've all failed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a curse.
Janitor.
I need you to do it though.
My favourite role was being the janitor and just mopping the floors and watching people slip.
Dude, I
have signs all over. And I'll just point at the sign. That was the greatest. Anyway, off topic. All right, so that's it. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick recap for if anyone can actually remember what we did last session.
No, it's been too long, James.
Yeah,
Quentin died.
Pretty much killed a whole village, but we saved a couple of people.
They were already dying. We saved the military. No, we saved the surveyors.
Yep.
I think we saved the military. Maybe. Or maybe they were doing our evac anyway. We saved the kid.
And we saved the surveyors, I believe.
Yes.
Quentin died.
Only because they were stupid drunk. And there was evidence of the snakers there because of
yeah, definitely.
Skin was taken. And we found a map of all the snake headquarters. Remember that?
Yes.
And what else was there?
There was that portal, right?
How did they all die? Was it the bomb going off?
Pretty
Finally?
much, yeah. Yeah.
Well, wait, was it?
Yes.
They were gonna die anyway, though. Yeah.
The bomb went off. Remember, they got set 3 hours to just 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then we just like, oh, okay, let's just leave.
Let's book it.
Yeah,
We took as many as we could that weren't diseased.
Yes.
true. And
Book it, people.
we made it to safety. And yeah, that was about it, if I remember
Yep.
correctly. Like
That was about it. Yep. Pretty much. And you left the booby trap at the facility.
We
Yeah,
did.
That's
got
right.
him.
Was that deadly? I don't remember what the trap was.
It was grenades,
was-
so
It was a grenade
yeah.
on a tripwire. Yeah,
Yes,
so it
we
was.
probably blew him up, even though we don't know about that.
Yeah, and we definitely destroyed the portal, whatever that thing was. So
yeah. Either the tripwire dealt with it, or the
Big ass
hadron
bomb.
device dealt with it.
yeah.
I wrote down that there were snake icons over Iceland and Calcutta. So those are the ones we definitely know about from the map.
Oh no! If I remember correctly, you spent time writing down everything that happened on that map, right?
Oh.
At least
Yeah.
your character did.
Yeah, I mean, they're the only ones that I had
think they're the only
information
ones
for.
James named, yeah.
But it was also a really old map. It had like different continents and stuff on it, or whatever, right?
Yeah, and it had an extra landmass
Yeah, that's right.
east
Yes,
of
that's
South
right.
America.
Yeah. South America, which would be west of Africa, which would be Atlantis. I think. Or at least out of character, I think.
At least the Atlantic Ocean.
All right, cool. So what we need to do, so everyone on your character sheets and this is for everyone, including you, Mr. Dudley.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone needs to reduce their encounters with
Strange
Cthulhu-
entities.
Strange
Yeah,
entities.
strange entities. You need to reduce them all by one.
What's the purpose of doing that exactly?
So
Like,
the whole
yeah,
mechanical
or
idea
like-
behind it being reduced is that your brain starts fucking like rationalizing it away.
Uh-huh. Okay. I mean that kind of makes sense in a weird way.
I always viewed it as more of like you're just kind of numbing to the horror of it if you've been exposed to it a lot recently.
Well, no, because what that
over
means is
time.
you can gain insanity for it.
Yeah. My encounters of strange entities is 1 and 0 still.
Right.
Nothing. Oh, that's great. So now it's 0 and 0. So to me, it was just a giant prop filled thing.
Yeah,
We killed a giant spider too, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, you blew that
Special
up.
effects.
We blew up a lot of stuff.
Yep, it went
amazing
too
what
well.
Ourselves.
I was hoping for a really nice fight, but then you blew it up.
We blew it the fuck up.
Well, we were like, let's set a booby trap for this thing. And then it came through the booby trap and got fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
now I have extra points in that because, yay,
Like,
demolition skill.
it's
Right.
a giant spider or a giant web.
Next thing we need to do, everyone needs to go do their luck checks for me, please.
Yay.
Black or green, James?
Oh shit,
It's
green.
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 Or
So if you succeed, you get 1d10 plus 5 luck back. If you fail, you get 2d10 plus 10 back.
great.
Is this green or black button that we're pushing?
Green.
Green.
So that's 1d10 plus 5.
Yep.
I'm assuming luck maxes out at 99.
That is correct.
90 luck. All right.
Has everyone rolled?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just didn't feel like there was enough rolls, but okay, cool. All right. So it takes probably a couple of days to get back.
Jesus Christ. Flying is quick in the old days.
No, it's not. It isn't as they have to do stopovers and stuff to refuel the plane.
So it definitely take longer than a couple of days, wouldn't it?
Potentially, but yeah, I'm just gonna say it takes a couple of days to get back.
Okay.
To
We
New
got a
York.
fancy plane.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, you're in one of these, like as before, basically top of the range, brand new plane that had only just come out. So
What was that plane that businessman used to have? Is like a Learjet or something? What was it? And they decommissioned it like a couple of years ago because it was too expensive for people to fly, but you could travel from one side of the world to the other in like 2 hours.
You mean the Concorde?
Yes, the Concorde. That's what it was. Maybe it's like an early version of the Concorde or something.
Could have been.
Well, Concorde only did New York to London.
No, they did everywhere.
Mm,
Yeah. It was like a... Yeah, I know what's up.
because they weren't allowed to fly them over land masses.
Wait, why weren't they? You know what?
Because they went
They went Mach 2,
supersonic.
man. Like that was...
Oh, okay. Well then, that explains that. Okay.
So yeah, you don't land at what would be JFK because someone in the comments section of YouTube pointed out that airport isn't even on the map yet.
JFK.
It's not even JFK. It's not even there. There's nothing there yet. So you'd land somewhere that an
Somewhere
airport,
sensible in the 30s.
an airport that deals with New York, whatever that's called. They didn't tell me what it was called, and I didn't look into it, which I probably should have done.
Probably just a
You
fucking...
probably
New
should.
York International Airport.
Yeah, that's not even there. It's not even a thing.
New York Airport.
Yeah,
Dot.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
So yeah, so you land at the airport. I've gone blurry. There we go.
Yep.
You land at New York.
Into the mist.
It is called Floyd Bennett Field.
There we go.
Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. Yes. Floyd Bennett. Yeah.
It is on the remote south shore of Brooklyn.
Probably all
So-
housing and buildings now.
I don't know.
Well, it's still an airport, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Or an airfield. A section is still used as a helicopter base by the New York City Police Department.
Wonder if they called it an aerodrome.
What?
That's what they used to be called.
Aerodrome?
Before airports became a thing, they used to call them aerodromes.
Oh, I have no idea.
That sounds like such a
English thing.
Yeah.
English sci-fi thing.
It's not. There's loads of aerodromes in around London. Some that still survive, some that aren't. Some have been turned into airports, like Heathrow, I think, was an aerodrome. Southend Airport was a aerodrome. An RAF base at one point. Anyway, that's not important. So you land at the airfield, and you're met by, as per usual, a bunch of Caduceus employees with their flatbed trucks with tarp all over them. They make sure that some of them are medical doctors to make sure that you're not carrying the disease, but if you had the disease, it would have reared its ugly head.
Yeah. But it died on the travel.
And you're taken. You're offered a ride to Caduceus headquarters
All right.
for a
I will take it.
debriefing.
Yeah.
So a Concorde flew from Paris to Washington, Mexico, Caracas and Rio de Janeiro, as well as Dakar and Santa Maria.
I just thought it was London to New York.
It was for a long time, but I think that was because it was the last days of Concord.
Yeah. Also, it was like in the early 70s, before they got banned for doing stuff, they did a lot more flight paths as well.
So yeah, so you're taken to Caduceus headquarters.
Is it the 23rd now?
No, it's 23rd. You'll probably be on the 26th, I'd say.
Okay. Let's call it the 26th.
What month are we in again?
March.
March. Still March.
Okay.
I wrote down it was the 21st like 2 sessions ago.
So Dudley, you've just pretty much been discharged. When you went in for your operation or your procedure they were doing on you, they took you down to some areas you didn't even know existed.
Okay.
You was taken down to, let me get the medium building up. You was taken down to some sub-basement levels.
So stuff that's not even on the map.
Stuff that's not on the map.
Why did you get the map up to tell us it was stuff not on the map?
Because you're at the medium building.
Okay.
That is true. We are there. So basically, it probably kind of came out in like it's like a special elevator that they take down there or something, or
yeah, it's key activated as well.
Okay.
So to get down there, you need to put a key in the lock, and then you've got to press. You turn the key and you press. You see that they turn a key and press a button, and it descends to like basically one of the sub basements. You think you sort of think there's an additional sub basement. There's like 2 sub basements in this building.
Okay.
And you're taken to some laboratories where they perform the procedure on you.
So what are the labs like? Is it just kind of like your kind of stereotypical kind of like?
Well, you don't get to see much.
Okay.
Because you're taken directly to the room they want you to be in.
So it's all corridors, right? Like then it's not like one of those labs where it's all glass windows or anything. It's all.
It is mostly all corridors. You reckon maybe in some of the rooms there may be viewing bits and stuff like that where you can see inside, but the corridors themselves, there aren't windows into it. It looks like they're doing some secret stuff down here.
I don't really ask. Like Dudley doesn't really ask any questions. He's feeling like tired and lightheaded, and that skin on his like where he got hit with that lasers from the snake things that he's got scales won't stop itching, and he's kind of almost following along in a half, not like a fog, but that kind of feeling when you get sick and it's just like you almost feel slightly like a zombie. It's that feeling that he's taking in what's around him as he's kind of going down through, but he's kind of feeling very docile, I guess.
Yeah.
For the process. So is it like an injection? What?
Well, you're put under. So
okay.
So you're put under for quite a few hours. I think it takes 24 hours. So I think you're under for 24 hours. So you lose an entire day.
Okay. And how long ago was this? Like this was this like?
Well, it's probably been a day since you had it done. Well,
Okay.
So you've had a day of recovery, and you're you receive a message like maybe you're back at your house or apartment recovering, and you get a message asking you to come into Caduceus.
Could we say that maybe I'm still there recovering? Because I mean,
Sure.
if it was 24 hours ago,
Yeah.
and it takes like you said it's been about a day since I've had the stuff. It makes sense I might still be there.
All right. But you are called up for a debriefing with your team members.
All right.
Not that you're going to be part of it. You're just going to be there to like people up to speed.
Yeah, get up to speed. So, yeah, Dudley kind of like gets up and starts rummaging around. At first, he probably still has like a thing in his arm, the IV.
He got like the guy, the what are they? The nightgown from the hospital on.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's in a nightgown from an operation.
You're walking around with the thing on the wheels with the IV drip on it.
Yeah, because he has no idea what that is really. Like he doesn't know the nurse is supposed to take it out or anything. He's looking for his clothes. And I imagine, after a few minutes of fumbling, that someone probably shows up, or he rips it out himself if no one shows up.
Well, you can move around with it. I mean, you're not limited to like moving around it.
Yeah, I guess I could like bring it up to the meeting room. He doesn't. No, he's like he doesn't want the damn thing in him. So if the nurses insist that he leaves it in him, he's pulling it up.
Okay. Well, they advise you not to pull it out, but
even if there's still medicine in the bag that you need.
What's in this? What do you got? I mean, I was here for the treatment and stuff, and I've been here. Like, why do I still need to be hooked to this thing? It hurts.
So the nurse slaps you on the back and goes, "I'm sure you're a big enough boy to like ignore the pain.
Can I at least get my clothes on?"
Well, not really. You can
put some pants on.
She goes, "Yes, you can put some pants on."
Okay, so that's what I do. Is Dudley gets up, he fumbles with putting on his pants because he's still stuck to this IV machine.
Yeah,
and he's wearing like a gown over his top half that's open in the back.
Yeah,
hair's all kind of like a mess because he's been in bed, and he's just kind of been ushered back to the elevator, and I'm assuming taken up to the debrief.
That is correct. You are taken up to the debriefing. When you arrive there, everyone else is in the room. Dick, your teammates are already at in the room.
Is the kid with us? Like, what happened to the kid?
Yeah, the kid's with you. No, the kid won't be with you. What do you want to do with the kid?
I like to imagine that I dropped him off with James Masters at the Red Glove.
All right.
Yeah, the kid's over there learning how to box. I guess I don't know.
Okay, with his broken English.
First, he's gotta learn English, but that's fine.
So James is like talking loudly and slowly at him. Do you know what a toilet is?
Banana leaf. No.
Banana leaf.
Considering Malaysia still has a lot of squat toilets, it's perfectly reasonable to assume he doesn't.
This is true, and it's the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Running water? What is this?
Shower.
Yeah, shower. So yeah, he's showing him how to use a shower and how the toilet works and all that stuff. He asks, "Hey, Dick, what's the kid's name?" That's my really good impression. Did you all like that?
As actually a really good voice you just did. I actually don't remember his name. It's been a long
not
time.
Cockney Boy.
It's not. Yeah. I have the kid's name. The kid is Muda.
Oh, that's right, because it was like close to the safe word. I remember now. Yeah.
What was the safe word?
It was very close to the kid's name. I know that much. But
Monty, something.
Monty.
Yeah, it was Monty. It began with an M. It's close enough for Dick.
Same amount of syllables. Check.
James, you definitely tell that James misunderstood the name and is calling him Murder.
Oh God. Muda. You know what? It's fine.
But yeah, you are all eventually taken over to the Caduceus building.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, you're showing up to probably the same meeting room you was in before you left for this mission. And eventually, Dudley comes up in what appears to be a medical gown of some sort.
What are the rest of you looking like?
I'm pretty chipper. Like nothing really bad happened to me when I was over there.
Disheveled.
Do we think we had an opportunity to wash on the way? Or was it just sit in the plane up and down?
Yeah, well, you would have
down before we jumped on the plane, if you remember.
You would have been.
Look, I hobo showered in the plane's bathroom.
You would have, I mean, during stopovers, you would have been given, like, a hotel room of some sort.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
And I look pretty well put together.
yeah. In that case, I look. It was.
It may not be. It may
but,
not be the most like glamorous of hotel room, but it will be a hotel room. No, it would be because it's still aviation is still in its infancy.
Yeah, I had it right
so
the first time.
So it's still like, you know, it's still quite a high class. You know, people dress up for it. You know, they wear their best suits that they can when they go in a plane.
How the heck? Sorry.
What?
I don't know how the image just got dropped in there. I was just trying to change my preview image. Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, I'm glad you guys didn't see that. I don't know why, but it was showing very large over the map of the building. So it's like, what did I do?
Oh, you can shrink them down, by the way. You can just make them words, and that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
If you go to the cog... Sorry. If you go to the cog, scroll down, avatar size, which is the first drop down. You can change it to any size you want, or you can just get rid of the icons altogether. That's what I do.
I always have mine on names only.
Yeah, names only for me. Yeah, and eventually, who comes in?
Not Quentin, because he's dead.
Dr. Gomez. Dr. Victor Gomez Gonglave comes in.
Is that the doctor that we met in Borneo?
Yeah, this doctor is the one that debriefed you last time. He's basically second in command of...
Two department head is what I wrote down.
Yep, pretty much. He's pretty much in charge of... He's the person that's in charge of... Caduceus. Well, he's the next in line after Joshua Medium.
Seems like he's the one who gets things done. Director of operations kind of thing.
I think I've got a picture of him as well.
Yeah, he does sound kind of
Another
like
white guy with
director of operations, whereas like Medium's the money
Yeah.
and like the eccentric billionaire. Gomez sounds like he's the one that actually runs the company.
Hmm.
This dude. Hang on, wrong page.
Is it a white guy with a moustache?
Yeah, it's the guy with the pencil moustache. This guy.
Oh.
A little weird, but you know.
It's Gomez Adams.
Yeah. Victor Gomez Gonglave. I'm sure I'm maybe mispronouncing it.
It actually looks like Gomez from the Addams Family.
Yeah.
Does.
Gomez Gonsalves, by the looks of it.
Okay.
Because it's got that little weird C.
His street name, because he's a street person from Vancouver, is Dr. G.
Okay,
dog.
Dr. G.
Okay.
But yeah, you've had your first meeting, like your first debriefing, was with him, if you rightly remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he comes in, he looks around. His puzzle, well, he will basically start like the debriefing and go, "Where's Shapiro?"
He is now a snake man.
We phoned in. We called them.
Yeah,
but he probably
we did call them.
probably wants a bit more detail.
Oh, okay.
Bureaucracy. He didn't make it.
Yeah, we left him to discover, analyze the virus, and when we came back, he was gone. He was in a chest, if I remember correctly.
He was a bag of bones.
Yeah.
A chest of bones.
A chest of bones. Somebody is wearing his clothes. Or wearing him.
And his skin.
And his skin.
Okay. I'm not going to make any of you roll. He believe. I mean, you've got no reason to lie. So he takes he takes your word for it.
I do not.
So he goes, okay. So run us down on what happened. Like, how. This is a chance for you to just inform us on what happened.
Unless anyone told Dick otherwise, I think he would be very much like saying it from because he was in the military, so he would probably go ahead and just recount everything in the style that someone from the military might do. I mean, I'm not capable of doing it because I'm Dave, but Dick would be very capable
just
of
a very straight. Here are the facts.
Here are the facts, sort of things. Here's what happened at 0200 hours, blah, blah, blah. Things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Capable of doing something like that.
So for Dudley's
sake.
Benefit?
Do you want to, benefit? Do you want to break down the entire chapter?
Sure.
I don't expect you to do it military because, as you said, you're not military. But
sure, but
just
without flavor, this is basically what happened. We arrived. We were on the plane about to land. We got accosted by some bat humans. They're the size of human beings, but they look like bat people. They came into the plane. They sucked two people, the pilot and the co-pilot, out of the plane. I'm sorry, Clayto, I forget your character's name now.
Smith.
Dr. Smith?
Orville Smith.
Yeah. Orville Smith.
Dr. Smith took over the controls. We fought with some of the bat people that came on board. They damaged an apparatus that was supposed to be used to cleanse the environment, which led us to have 20.
They damaged the bomb.
Yeah.
Gee. The bomb that you snuck onto our plane without telling us.
Oh, yeah. That's the good one. Then we decided that it would be best to not screw around. So we had a debriefing with the military people there who invited us to eat a weird elephant, which no one did, if I remember correctly.
That's correct.
And then we went to the site. As it turned out, people were in various states of succumbing to the poison or the disease, whatever you want to call it. And basically, Shapiro decided to stay behind with the device that would basically analyze a sample. We found a local boy by the name of, I've already forgotten. Muda, who led us to a river that was contaminated, where we found a vial perfectly intact that was able to give us basically what we needed to confirm that this place was in fact snake people infested.
Muda also saw the snake person.
That's true, yes.
So an eyewitness report of the presence of snake people.
Yeah. But we wanted to get more evidence before we committed genocide. And so we decided to go check out the surveyors' camps. The people at the surveyors' camp were on various states of succumbing to the poison or being belligerently drunk because they refused to drink the water, which ended up being their saving grace because they weren't infected. We investigated some graves that they dug. Turns out the people that succumbed to the poison early, either, we never worked this out, but I know we had the answer because James told us, but we didn't work out whether or not they became another creature and crawled away because their corpses were gone, and there were holes leading out the bottom of the actual grave sites. And we followed those into the forest in the general direction, came across a giant spider, which we promptly killed. And then we came across a giant hole, which I believe with your character...
Well, actually, you came across snake track. You came across serpent people's tracks, which crossed the same.
Right.
And then you decided to follow the tracks because they were heading back to the base camp, and so you decided to follow the tracks
to their point of origin.
Yeah,
that's right.
And that's how we found two giant holes.
Yeah, we're originally following goat tracks or something like that as well, but we never determined what that was. We found two giant holes, which I guess Weiss, your character, determined was a worm or something like that.
No, I didn't ever work that out. I just threw a few grenades in.
I don't think we ever did figure out what it was.
Okay, I think that might have been player talk then.
Yeah.
Then you threw some grenades in there for whatever reason.
I went crazy because of the night gaunts that were all over the cliffs.
Yeah, and then we fought some more of those, and we dealt with them pretty easily.
No, we snuck up.
No, we got attacked by like 4 of them first.
Oh, yes, we did.
And then we climbed up, we snuck up.
And Dr. Orville examined their skulls and determined that they had very good hearing, so we went up quietly and avoided the rest.
Yes.
And then we found some weird snake base. Yeah. And it inside of it had these weird like TV screens, which, you know, after pressing a couple of buttons, I'm sorry, I forget everyone's characters' names now, but I think it was Reefs.
Selena? Oh.
Selena and...
Ethel.
Yeah. Selena and Ethel were hitting buttons and stuff like that. Meanwhile, we looked into the center of the previous room they were in, and it kind of opened a giant portal for like a brief second, and we saw a giant...
And we hit another button and made it stop.
Yeah, we found the giant snake.
There was something in there.
Yeah, we had a couple of arguments about what we wanted to do with it. Ended up deciding to go back, find the bomb, and potentially bring it back here to blow that up. But when we got back to the camp, we found Shapiro's was basically turned into a bag of bones. We determined that someone was wearing his skin, and the apparatus, aka the bomb, was set to just go off in 3 hours instead of the 15 hours at that point that we were expecting. So we
also the apparatus had the screen showing all the snake people stuff.
That's right, yeah, because from the whatever it was, the determined, yeah. So
at which point I'm gonna give Victor the photo I took of that screen.
Okay, he thanks you.
And then you also found out that there's other...
Have you developed it? Hang.
I'm assuming pinhole camera type thing. That's a good point. I can't really develop photos, can I? Well, he can do it.
Yeah.
All right, so you just give him the film.
We don't have like Polaroids yet. Yeah. Do we have Polaroids?
No.
Yeah,
no, Polaroids, I think, are what, the 50s? 60s?
Oh, okay. Quickly, someone Google Kodak.
I'm Googling Polaroid.
So yeah, we found the map of all the snake hideouts as well. That was also what we did on the computer screen.
1937 is when the company was founded.
And then we decided to go to the surveys point, plant the bomb there, right? Yes. We put it in the graves, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you buried it under a grave.
Yep. And we took the surveyors that were belligerent with us, because we determined that they wouldn't be infected. And then we went back to the army camp, sent a message to you guys, and you told us to go to the pickup site. Then we did, and we burned all our clothes and went on the plane. The end.
I like that dress.
If I remember correctly, we were all wearing like hazard suits and stuff.
Yep.
As well, right?
Yep. It was fucking. It was uncomfortably hot.
Those freaking hazards. Never mind.
Uncomfortably hot throughout the entire thing.
I feel like you guys probably would have like checked at the hotels you were staying at or something. Like I can't imagine.
We were only there for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but-
on the way back.
On the way back, like you still wouldn't be wearing the hazard suits.
No, we took them all off and burned them before we got on the plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said you
Yes.
burned your regular clothes.
That's what I was
No.
thinking too for some
Burned as
reason. I don't
much
know
as-
why.
We were not risking taking any disease back.
Yeah.
Mm.
However, they did wipe out.
Sitting there with blankets on and like an aircraft carrier, just be like,
Mm.
yeah.
They did
Make
like
clothes.
sterilize the entire area of like North Borneo.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't do anything with the bomb at that point. Like
Nah.
literally nothing we could have done to like we were too far away from the portal to take it back to the portal, and even then James told us that you couldn't. The portal was one directional,
It
like
wouldn't
you
have
could
worked,
put things into it, so it wouldn't have worked, and we all would have died. But you know, I think we made correct choices along the way for sure.
Yeah.
Apparently, the earliest instant camera was invented in 1923.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I figured, because I do remember like that stuff being like film being developed like super early. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah. So that's and then I finished the report and I sit back down, I just sort of look around sheepishly and I was like
Sheeplessly.
sheepishly?
right.
Sheepishly.
So
Sheepless. I was like,
So, Dr. G basically goes, well, I'd like to, unfortunately, the bomb the bomb was literally there as a last ditch thing to be used anyway. It wasn't supposed to have gone off or been set before you landed.
I'd say permission to speak freely then.
Sure.
You should have fucking told us that the bomb was on the plane. We would have done a lot better job of protecting it.
Well, unfortunately, he does say, unfortunately, it was a need-to-know basis, and the only person that needed to know was your team leader. That was Shapiro.
Sounds an awful lot like they could have used to know. Like they could have needed to know. I would have.
If we knew that we were like, we made an emergency landing in a plane. If we knew that there was like a huge bomb on the side of the plane, we probably would have handled things a lot differently. We literally almost ran out of runway and went into a forest. That could have
yeah, we
ended.
probably would have thrown the bomb overboard before crash landing.
Yeah, just chuck it out the window before landing. Well, our job's done. Let's just.
Oh, wow. Guess that bomb was bigger than it looked.
He goes, well, that was an oversight on our part. Next time we will make sure that you will know there's a bomb on board.
Yeah, it would be appreciated.
Don't worry about that.
So he goes, we obviously will contact you when the next mission comes available. But for now, the facilities of Caduceus are completely open to you to use. You've all been given a key. If there's anything you'd like to research, we do have a library, and and we've got the file room if you need to go for any previous missions that may have happened. But other than that, you are free to take leave.
All right.
So the meeting comes to a close. I assume most of you are going to head back home and perhaps get a good night's rest, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I have no interest in staying around this place.
Yeah.
I assume they pay us and then we leave or something. I don't
That's
know how that
correct.
works.
Yep,
Yeah.
you'll get paid.
We don't really have money.
Yeah, it's a bit
You got
Hand
narrative
wavery.
money. Woohoo.
Yeah,
hand wavery.
What are we getting paid?
money.
Whatever your income is what you get paid for.
Whatever
Oh,
your
really?
spending level says in cash and assets.
I love that idea that everyone in the same team does the same danger stuff but gets different money based on some
Yeah, it's
skill.
pretty weird. Maybe
If
don't
I
guess at
if
all.
I had a better grasp of the system, which I don't yet, which as in I'm a master of the system. I'm not a master of the system yet. If I understood the system to its fullest, I'd
Yeah.
probably have like gone right. So everyone's credit rating can be increased up to this, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I
out
get
of
the feeling this
curiosity-
whole Caduceus thing isn't really written for the general games.
Out of curiosity, what is
is-
everyone's credit rating score?
Spending level?
Oh no,
Where
just the
did I
credit
find
rating
that?
percentage, because that like
10.
What
10.
was that?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I
Minus
remember
50.
mine being really low.
It's like under climb. It's like in the skill section.
Yeah.
I set mine at 24. Mostly because I assumed that he had, done some
Money.
successful stuff.
I think Clay is muted. Clay, did you say something or just move your mouth?
I just moved my mouth. I'm waiting to get everybody's total so I can add it up really quick.
Yeah, you're like the rich bitch.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I want to be able to say, my credit rating is still all of yours added together.
I don't think
I mean,
it
you're a
is.
doctor, right? And if your credit rating was terrible, I'd be like, hang on.
Okay, Weaves, what's your credit rating?
50.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said 15.
No, 50. I think yours is like 55, isn't it, Clay?
Mine's 80.
Oh, nice.
I literally was like, I'm going to be the rich bitch. I'm dumping the cash.
Yep. You got your car. You got to buy a new car, right? Remember?
Yeah, I got to buy a new car.
York, you're buying that new car.
Yeah. I need my fifth car.
Jungle yacht.
You should get like an experimental car from this guy called Tesla.
What, Nikoff Tesla? I think he's dead.
Tesla.
He's dead.
It only works every once in a blue moon because you actually have to be struck by lightning for it to work. So
Yeah, exactly. Occasionally you can power it off the ambient electrical sphere
So-
of the Earth.
It's not dead yet.
So before you all bugger off, does anyone want to do anything at Caduceus? Drop frames again.
I did want to do some. Well, I wanted to ask Dudley about his scarring scale shit because I still have that.
Did the treatment remove it at all?
It's been reduced. It's not completely removed.
Okay.
But they're wondering, the doctors at Caduceus are wondering if it will, over time, whether it will disappear. And we have gone offline, I think.
Oh.
I keep dropping frames from my internet. must be
Network
playing
error.
up.
are you on wireless, Jimmy?
Yeah.
That'd be it. That'd do it.
Are you sure? Because I've never had the problem before.
I mean, if
The
you're
moment there's any sort of like someone could turn on a microwave and that wireless connection would be affected. Yeah.
Not really. I've got like I bought some really good wireless thingy.
Router.
No,
Network
the
card?
thing that goes the network card. I bought a really good one. I spent quite a bit of money on it.
Yeah, but
So I
if you're
don't
already
know-
having some network problems,
Yeah.
then
Wireless doesn't help. Yeah.
yeah, like that's I think more the thing. But anyway, I think we're back up.
Yeah, I had to just restart the stream again. So about that, we're having. It might even be internet.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, there's plenty of things that could cause it. Like, if your internet's like to the block rather than to the home, someone could just be like, I don't know, watching a boxing fight or something like that, and your internet could be worse. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I mean, there's no one in the house but me, so there shouldn't be any.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's to the street and then it splits off, like, there's choke points everywhere.
Yeah, we're quite close to the.
Anyway, looks like
Yeah.
we're pretty stable. So
for now.
yeah, so I guess we should just kind of continue on. And I'm thinking like just before I lose my train of thought any further. So I'm thinking probably like the scales have, like it's still slightly scaly, but it's flesh colored now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's better.
Yeah, well, I think it's slowly like it looks like it's slowly turning to skin or something.
Okay.
I think does that make sense, or does it make more sense for it to peel off?
Or maybe it's going over the
was
top
snaky.
of it.
It was snaky.
It could just be being absorbed into your body.
Yeah, I like the idea of it more being absorbed into my body. So, yeah, they offered me a treatment. I wasn't feeling well before y'all went off to Borneo.
Mm-hmm. Did it work?
I mean, you can see for yourself, and
it's probably too early to tell right now. Actually, let's be honest.
Would it be like bandaged?
Yeah, it's
open?
probably far too early for any for you to be able to tell if it's had any effect yet.
All right. So they've just kind of more or less told me what they've done.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've had an experimental procedure, and hopefully over the next week or weeks to months, that will disappear.
So I relay that information. They got me on something jammed into my arm. I don't know what this is. They had to put me under. I mean, I was feeling mighty unwell. I don't know if it's worth it. It stings like a bastard right now. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait and see what happens to you then.
Do you know the name of what they gave you, or can you?
It was some sort of bisphenol experimental propanol something or other. I don't know any. It was like some fancy word I don't know.
Gotcha.
I gotta go back downstairs. He took me down to. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this. I kind of like to look around because I'm assuming we're still in that like.
Yeah, Dr. G's like. He recorded it somehow. Whether someone was in the room taking minutes of what you were saying, or
is there like a mirror in the room at all?
No, there's no mirror in the room.
Okay. They took me down. They took me down to like some super secret sub basement or something. It's all like just corridors down there. But that's where they had me, and they pumped me full of something, put me under, and I wake up and they tell me to rush it upstairs and that you're here and what day is it?
23rd?
26th.
Yeah.
26th.
Damn, I lost a whole day to this thing.
Oh. I mean, typically surgeries and stuff.
I'll take your word for it, Doc. I don't know anything about this. Worst that ever happened to me is I broke my arm. But
yeah.
If you want me to be your experiment, Miss Ethel, I guess I might as well be. Better off this way than I was before.
Better you than me.
Doc, is Gomez around at all? Because I'm gonna have to go back downstairs. Like someone's gonna have to take me downstairs unless they've given me a key to go to the super secret.
No, they haven't given you a key. They're not that trustworthy.
I want to get this stupid thing on my arm. I assume we'll all meet up somewhere later. Maybe you can give me at least some sort of the non-dreary version of the entire mission. It sounded pretty awful. It got to be at least like somebody must have done something fun, punched something. I don't know, but
we did blow up a spider.
Either way, I want to catch up with you guys. So maybe we should do drinks or something some night here again, like we did last time when we all came back from. Back from where were we? We were in
Bolivia.
Maybe make that a tradition or something.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Okay.
I can't exactly pay.
I got everybody. I can pay for everyone.
So Fishy, the only thing Dudley vaguely remembers is he had some really weird dreams. when he was under.
Okay.
So when you was having the procedure, you experience fragmented dreams where an immense force wrapped itself around them in a dark void, squeezing them harder and harder until the force finally passed through them, withering like 1,000 snakes under their skin. That's what it felt.
Okay.
That's what the dream was.
Are you telling me this?
No, I'm not telling you
Okay.
that. No, I'm keeping that part to myself. The dream, like the strange dreams.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of what to make of it all.
I also need to you also need to give me a sanity check as well, please.
Okay. And max sanity here again before we. Okay, sorry. Just before I do a sanity check, the 3 numbers that are here, right?
I just knocked shit off.
It's a mess.
Because I have 48 current sanity, and then there's 2 max sanities, and I don't remember how the 2.
The
Work.
middle one is today's start of day sanity.
Okay,
One on the right is your max sanity.
okay. And the start of the day sanity, doesn't that like reset? Sorry, I should say.
Every session or every day, I keep getting those.
Yeah, every day.
Every
Okay.
end-game day.
Every
I just
day
wanted
you
to
wake up.
I wanted to make sure I had that right before I started clicking on things. Oh, that's not good. I fumbled my sanity roll. I'm assuming that's the one I was supposed to click, or was I supposed to click the?
Okay, you lose 3 sanity.
Hey.
That's not. That's nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably just thinking back to it. Dudley's kind of having flashes.
You probably have them. You probably have flashbacks to it whenever you close your eyes at the moment as well.
Yeah, but particularly talking to Ethel about it, and just it's kind of bringing it up, and there's almost this like feeling of writhingness under my skin that I just have for this briefest of moments, and then kind of shake it off and put it at the back of my mind.
Lovely.
I don't
Good thing I don't know about this.
know what's going on. I just kind of like get that kind of chill feeling and shudder.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be keeping me under observation for at least I don't know how long. So but I'll see if I can meet y'all out.
They
for
probably
supper.
spoke. They're probably discharging you today.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, let's make this easier. A nurse will probably come up and take you, take out your IV drip and shit.
Okay.
Give you a shirt.
Give me a shirt. Well, then I guess I'm suddenly good to go. So I guess I don't really have anything else to tell you. I mean, about this procedure. It was just, I guess I had some strange dreams then. Because I guess, yeah, Dudley would probably mention the strange dreams, but he wouldn't mention the specifics of them because he doesn't want to get into it, I guess. The crux of it.
If you mentioned, are you saying this to everyone or just Wish's character?
We're talking, but like we're all kind of nearby each other. Like I
Okay.
don't.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is just an open conversation in the room. So if you guys are still in the room, then yeah.
So I don't know if PTSD isn't a thing at this point, but I'm like, it's not a medical diagnosed thing, I assume.
Shell shock.
Shell shock is what
Shell
it's
shock.
called.
So, but I would definitely know people who are helping like veterans, most likely. And it sounds very similar to what I would, well, I guess what Dick would assume would be, basically there's like nightmares and shit like that you can't really deal with too well. So maybe Dick would, at this point, recommend someone he knows that is helping out some of his friends, potentially as a coping mechanism for him, or like a way to just sort of maybe hear what other people are doing or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you suggest?
Who would I suggest?
Is it James Master? Come and learn boxing.
No. I don't think it's anyone. Like, I think it's an actual, like, maybe it's like some sort of like when do they have like a veteran support after World War One? I don't know if they
I
did.
don't know if that. I mean,
they had informal groups though.
They used to have. I mean,
they definitely would have had
people used to go to like homes regarding that shell shock. They'd go to like, I mean, in Britain, I don't know what it was like in America, but they'd go to like some like estate somewhere in
like
the country.
I imagine that there might be like a group of like veterans that would potentially just talk to each other about this stuff.
They didn't really know what it was though. I don't think. I mean, it was just called shell shock, and it was quite a taboo.
Yeah, that's why I imagine it would probably be a lot of just people who know people who are affected by it. Like, it wouldn't be like a big spread thing, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I like.
You probably know quite a few people that go to speakeasies to get like drown their sorrows
or whatever. Yeah. So maybe I know of like a group that meets like once a week or something like that in Brooklyn or whatever that you could potentially go talk to.
Sure.
Just say that you know Dick Karma. Just say Rich. No, what would I? What did I say my actual character's name was? I got it written somewhere. Richard Charmaine. Yeah, that's his name. Just tell them Charmaine sent you, and that you're good people, and they'll let you in and stuff like that if you're interested.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind after. Well, now that I keep forgetting they've taken my IV out already. Apparently, I take that under advisement. Now that we're back in the city,
I think my granddad had shell shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I just sort of like scooch a little closer and was like, look, there's nothing to be ashamed about. You know, it happens to everyone, like nightmares and stuff. Don't worry about it. It's good. There are people out there that have the same thing.
Let's go get food. Doc, you said you're paying.
I am paying.
Let's go ride around in that like bug-shaped automobile of yours. Scarab or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the Scarab. Definitely with its. Let's go ahead. It's probably parked here because that's where we were last time, and I had it because I had to drive here. And then we'll head out to a fancy restaurant.
A fancy restaurant?
Yeah, I'm paying for it. I ain't gonna eat cheap.
Okay.
We've been eating crap for the past 5 days.
Yeah.
In-flight meals?
Possibly.
Yeah, God. Fuck that noise.
MREs most likely, if it was like something.
Yeah, you talked about fancy hotel, fancy air travel, but like, weren't we taking the military back?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a private company.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
They probably have MREs, but yeah. Nice. Let's get it out on the tray. All right, so you go out to a fine restaurant.
Yep.
Fuck knows what they did. They even?
It's probably like a diner or something like that. You know, like
fine diner.
Yeah, like you know, like an all-American diner or something, where they serve pie.
That's where you went before.
Pie and coffee.
You went to a diner before. Are you taking them out to? Yeah, Dr. Smith. You taking them out? You taking them out to?
I was gonna imagine like Dr. Smith. If you're taking us to a nice place, you should be taking us to like a nice Italian place.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what it would be.
There you go.
We're in New York.
We're getting pasta.
Yeah. There we go. We're gonna get
Wine and
past that.
pasta.
Okay, I've
Wine,
got a
pasta,
question.
bread.
I've got a question for any Americans here. Okay, so prohibition is still enforced. Does that mean
right.
you wouldn't have wine with your meals?
Oh yeah.
What?
Mhm. Prohibition
Yeah.
was like no alcohol ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are
Like,
you
it
taking
was
us
like
to
it was like
prohibition
dry.
restaurant?
Yeah.
What kind of place are you taking us to, Clay? Dr.
We're
Smith?
gonna go. We're gonna go
Gonna get
to
somewhere that serves wine?
We're gonna get some place that serves wine. Fuck that noise.
Then yes, I will be having wine.
We've had a fucking hell of a time, and I'm not gonna deal with it. We getting drunk, boys, girls.
Like you go to
Right,
like you go to like a pet shop, you know? Like
Yeah,
all these people
we're going to
like-
the pet
So
shop.
according to Rooster, he's saying high-class Italian place you get wine, it'll just be in an opaque container, so no
Oh.
one sees it's wine.
Well, there we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And he said it's extremely common on the East Coast.
From what I understand, a lot of the prohibition was really like, yeah, the laws are there, but they only apply to poor people that, can't
Don't
afford to
get
get around
fancy
the system. Yeah, that don't go to a fancy restaurant that will serve them wine in a hidden container.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Right, I'm confused by that, but we didn't have... England didn't have prohibition.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so you go out for a meal. No, it didn't, Rooster. No. Never.
Would the gentleman like some old grape juice? Yes, the oldest grape juice you have, please.
Yes.
Alright, so you all served,
it's a good year for grape juice.
so you all served wine, whatever, you all have your meals. Have a good meal. I assume you... Is there anything anyone wants to discuss during this meal, or is it strictly pointless, like, discussions? You're not going to talk shop at a restaurant.
You know what?
Well,
I'll probably talk about giving everyone tickets to my next bout. Actually, there we go.
Oh, that
All
sounds
right, when's your
exciting.
next bout?
I would like to imagine it's probably in like a week's time or whatever. Like Dick is in like. There's no way he would have to worry about like at this point, like doing that thing where boxers have to like keep their weight like there's no weight management for him. He's probably in like the biggest class you can get, right?
Right.
Because he's a big boy. He's like, in terms of the game type, he's like the biggest one you can get without being supernatural. So
Right.
he's a big boy for sure. So probably like in a week or whatever, I imagine.
All right.
So,
All right. So in a week, you have a bout with. So April. Would it be on Sunday? Maybe it'll be the 1st of April. You got it. So it's just about 6 days away.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, which will be a Saturday. You're fighting Kruger Core.
It definitely wouldn't be a German, Jimmy. It'd probably be maybe an Italian person or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Like-
Lenny the
Elephant.
Lenny the spaghetti meatballsa.
There we go. Yep, there we go.
Jesus Christ. So I'm over there like carving up big time, most likely. I'm like on my 3rd plate of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Your fight against Lenny the meatball.
Yeah. You know, and I also like the idea that potentially that, maybe the waiter comes over and he just sort of drops the plate on my spot and just goes, "You're going down this week," or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
They all support
Yeah.
Lenny.
Yeah. Like I like that. That's not bad. Yeah.
Sure. So the waiter comes over, drops the plate in front of you, and you go, "You're going down, Dick."
So I've never been to one of these bouts before. What exactly do you do?
Beat the shit out of each other.
In between like giant spoonfuls of spaghetti or whatever. I'm just like,
Spaghetti with a spoon.
yeah, I put the spoon in, I twirl it, and I just like, have the whole plate. And I'm just like eating it like a drumstick. No.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we generally hit each other in the face until one of them goes down. Never me, I never go down.
I can see how that could be.
Sure, the ladies love that. What?
It's like, well, some of them actually do, but like my face is all like swelled up and stuff like that for quite a while. So. Yeah.
Oh.
You have to be a particular type of bird to enjoy a man with a swelled up face. That's for sure.
I don't think I've ever been an actual fish and box them. I'd only just like the street ones.
Right?
Yeah, no, they started bringing in gloves pretty soon, so we stopped like cutting up people's faces so much. Yeah.
That's understandable.
I'm sure that'll definitely make boxing a lot safer.
Yeah, no, I don't know anyone that has any sort of problems with their heads after they started bringing in the gloves. So,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all his friends are just like, what? Hey?
Yeah.
Hey? They think of like the punch drunk or whatever. Like, yeah, but still, I don't imagine to be very well, like there's no medical, like.
No, they were just weak.
Yeah, it's like.
They actually reckon that, like, when people used to fight barefisted, there was a lot less facial injuries because they didn't generally go for the face because it would hurt you.
It would hurt their fist, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people liked it when people got hit in the face. It draws the crowd, so they had to bring in a couple of the old gloves, put a bit of padding between the knuckles. It was,
That's fine. It builds character. Let me tell you, as a doctor.
I broke my nose like 3 or 4 times now. It's, it's not so bad. You just sort of pop it back into place. And,
yeah, it's not big of a deal. Being a pugilist is a very noble profession.
Pugilist? Doc, what's this word, pugilist?
What'd you call me? I don't know if I like that word.
It means somebody who punches people.
You mean a boxer?
Yes.
If you want to be coarse about it.
Yeah, if you want to be coarse.
Giant spoonful of spaghetti again. Spraying like I'm holding up like a thing and I'm spraying ketchup on it,
God. Trying to make weight there, Dick?
And I burn a lot of calories when I start training again, and I got like 5 days before my bout, so I'm gonna be sweating a lot. So, it's good.
No, okay. Yeah.
I honestly thought that when this stuff we were doing out in the whatchamacallit would be a little bit more like the only thing that I sweated a lot of was how hot it was, but that doesn't help too much, So
yeah.
I think it was higher altitude as well.
What was Borneo like? Was it like the jungles?
Yeah.
Like Bolivia
There's a
again?
mountain.
We had a real life expert on North Borneo. Waves. So is it hot? How hot is it there? How hot is it there, Waves?
It depends on whether you're at the top or the bottom of the mountain.
There we go. There's a expert position.
It's about 30 degrees, except at the top of the mountain where you can actually get snow. Probably about the range of California, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
This is casual conversation. Right. We're all unwinding.
So we'll jump to the next day or whatever the next week. So Minnie, you want to go? Selena wants to go find a fish, a snake.
A fish.
What am I going to do with the fish?
She carries around a goldfish in a bag the entire time.
She'll kill that as well.
That's going to die real quick.
It's just going to slowly asphyxiate.
I love chat.
Water. It's a totem animal.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a pugilist is, but we're just plain dumb for the. Yeah.
No, I'm not only am I heading to the docks to see if I can find a snake, but I'm also going to be listening out for any whispers of any oddities that are happening around.
Well, you know Dudley works on the docks.
Oh, well, could you show me where I might be able to get some sort of, or who I could get a hold of, or...
I know a few people down on the docks that deal with things that deal with a lot of animal transports. It happens occasionally. I could probably put you in contact with someone down on the dock.
Probably could have picked one up in Borneo.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that like old circus company that would be in New York at this time? Barnum
and Bailey.
Yeah, occasionally they get stuff in that comes through.
Yeah, that two-headed monkey.
Two-headed monkey. The mermaid they've been working on. I heard about some sort of fancy, ugly thing. I don't know. Rich folks pay for anything, and poor folks pay for anything, and folks just pay for anything. I don't know. Either way.
Any sort of information you can provide is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely put you in contact with a provider. Just meet me. Actually, we could probably take us down along the docks specifically if you want. I could take you down there, or I could just put you in contact. Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, if you could lead the way. I'd still get lost around here.
Meet me. I guess I give I don't know New York at all. So meet me down at the dockyards tomorrow morning, and I'll take you over to the area and see what's come in for the day.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else got any plans?
Go ahead, Fishy.
Oh, I was going to say I was going to head back to the place I was staying.
All right.
With the fact that the person I was staying with is no longer there.
Is he not?
No, he's not going to be.
Why, is he dead?
He is dead, unfortunately.
Is he?
Yes, he is dead. I think he's not there. We'll find out.
Well, he's there when you get there. He's not dead.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's not dead. I don't know why you killed him off.
I don't know. I thought it would make more sense for him to be dead.
No, he's not dead.
I don't know what's happening at this point. Is this something you guys went through offline?
No, we didn't. Did we have this discussion? I don't remember having this.
We briefly talked about
kill his landlord?
We briefly talked about it before going live, but that's fine. No, if Jeff's still alive.
Yeah, Jeff's still alive. Yeah.
Okay.
If his name's Jeff, he won't be alive for long, right?
His brother's called Malcolm. No, he's thinking about leaving to go to. He's thinking about moving to warmer climates, though.
Why are you planning on doing that?
Well, allegedly it's good for tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis?
Hey, Dudley. Yeah, that's my really garbage Italian accent that didn't sound Italian at all, did it?
You only said like 2 words. Keep going.
Just channel the Fonz. That's what you got to do.
I haven't watched the Fonz in about 30 years.
Just go a lot.
Hey, Dudley.
I don't know how you fucked that up. So you're gonna go
so yeah,
like that.
It'll be like so he's like, yeah, I'm thinking about heading to Florida. Warmer climates and all that.
Well, you don't expect me to be joining you, do you? I mean, where am I gonna stay? Can you I was kind of staying a bit on your tab while I was getting my feet a bit more in New York. I mean, I know I've been here and I've kind of up and disappeared for a few days and stuff, and
he says
disappeared again. But
well, I ain't got any time. I mean, it's not gonna be happening overnight. But I'm just gonna warn you, I might be moving somewhere warmer.
All right. Well, I mean, good on you, Jeff. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Yeah. I don't know if Florida's good though. 'Cause I hear it's quite, you know, humid over there. I don't know if that's going to be cough up some blood.
Jeff, you sure you're feeling okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Never felt better. Top of the world.
Maybe I can get some of the people that I work for to take a look at you just before you move. Maybe.
Oh, you know a doctor, do you?
I know a few doctors. You know how I've been disappearing on and off for the last while.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of got this gig with. I can't really talk about it.
Oh.
But I work with a medical doctor kind of regularly. I mean, maybe I can get his assistance, and if I can't get his assistance, then I mean, maybe the fellows I've been working for, they got me patched up a bit and whatnot from the last mission they sent me on. Maybe.
Oh, really?
It's not looking good, Jeff. I hate to tell you. Like, I saw what you coughed up there. You're not supposed to be coughing up blood.
It's quite common with tuberculosis, whatever. I saw it in movies. I've seen it in movies where they cough up blood all the time.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying it's not good. Like, you're not better if you're still coughing up blood.
Oh,
something's wrong, right?
Well, yeah, it's called. Yeah, it's called tuberculosis, Dudley. Hence why I'm thinking about moving to warmer climates, a drier climate.
Okay, but I'm telling you, a doctor might help you. You're not listening to me.
Hey man, doctors are expensive. I'm not made of money.
I'm just saying, let me see what I can do, okay? Before you up and move on me.
All right. When are you going to show me? When do you want to do this then?
Look, I'll just talk to my friend. Just don't. When you're not planning on moving for a while. I'm not planning on running off to the jungle tomorrow or anything. Just.
Oh, I wouldn't go to the jungle. They're far too humid for my lungs.
Yes, they are too humid for your lungs. But that's not.
Do you think Florida's a good idea, or would that be a bad idea?
I've never been to Florida, Jeff. I don't know anything about Florida. All I know is they got gators down there. And, I mean, I'd like to wrestle a gator before I die, but that's not really on any time of my list or anything soon. I don't know if you should move to Florida. I mean, what about, you're going to be even farther from home. Don't you? Like, at least here in New York, you could at least, you know, catch a boat back up the coast. I mean, you could still do that in Florida, but, you know.
Why is there so much talk about a character we don't know moving to Florida?
I don't know.
Who is this guy?
It's his fucking contact. That's what it is. He's his mate.
This is my roommate.
It's his
What's
friend.
his name?
It's my friend. His name is Jeff. His last name is Phil.
Oh, yes. Sorry, this is still Jeff.
Not like super important, but he's like the guy that I was staying with that I moved. Like, for context, he's the guy that Dudley moved in with in New York. The person he already knew that was living in New York. So he was kind of the person that he moved down to and started staying with and got him a job on the docks. They were like old friends, school friends.
Okay.
He's actually going to turn into the next boss.
Is he going to
he might be important.
boss?
Tubercular locusts are going to come flying out of his
Tubercular locusts?
That has got to be the best thing I've ever heard today.
Like he's just sitting there, and then his rib cage opens up, and all these bats just go.
side quest.
All right. Well, he says, all right. Well, I'll speak to your doctor friend, get him to have a look at me, and then we can see what's going on.
Just get some rest. We'll figure it out. I've
got to work. Dudley, I've got to work, mate. I've got to put food on the table. Food ain't going to magically appear on my table, is it?
And I kind of like
he's gone Cockney all of a sudden.
I smack down part of the small kind of pittance that I probably am getting paid from Caduceus.
Oh, thanks. That will buy me a day.
Couldn't have brought him the leftover spaghetti.
Yeah. So like,
couldn't have brought him some grape juice.
So yeah, I give him like a wad of cash or something.
Okay, it's not much cash. You're not very rich. You are kind of poor.
I know. I'm giving him
means tested.
I'm giving him basically half of what Caduceus gave me for the last
all right,
mission or whatever.
All right.
You're my mate.
Is that a word?
I don't want you working.
All right. Cheers, Dudley. That should pay for this month's rent.
All right. Well, Jeff, get some sleep, okay? I need to get some too.
Yeah, sorry, Mum. Right, he goes back to his room.
Maybe I should just let him move to Florida. And then probably like it just kind of like fades at that point.
All right.
And I try to get some sleep in these TB infested sheets probably or whatever.
I don't think it's like that, but okay.
I don't think it spreads.
Yeah, I don't know how it spreads. I don't remember.
I don't
think it
know.
spreads actually through water.
What are you talking about? TB?
TB.
It spreads through being coughed on. You're probably already dead.
Joy.
I'm like half snake person now. I'm good.
Snakes can't have tuberculosis.
Hang on. How do you know you're half snake person?
He's got scales on him.
That was the joke.
That was the joke.
Oh,
Maybe you're all snake people.
Oh, whoosh.
Maybe that's the twist.
Well, I mean, technically.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so did anyone have anything else they want to do for today? Before we jump to the next day.
Well, for me, like
bone in a bell jar in my house.
Oh yeah, your weird pickling fetish.
Oh no, this isn't pickled. It's only a bone. It was already clean.
All right.
From when the snake person ate all his meat, I assume.
Okay.
It's still in the bell jar.
Clearly, pickled bones are a very, very rare Borneo delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to eat him. If we were going to eat him, I would have taken a lot more bones.
Anyways, I want to research the disease. I want to...
Which disease?
The disease I just fucking dealt with.
What, yellow fever?
Yeah.
Snake-enhanced yellow fever.
Okay. You'd have to do that as Caduceus.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. I want to go back to Caduceus tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I'll be doing, and then I'll see a few patients because I probably have some like checkups to do, and then that's pretty much all I want to do is just do a lot of research.
Yeah.
Of like see what I can find in Caduceus about the bat people, about the area we were in, like the fucking weird jungle shit, and then yellow fever.
All right, cool. Okay. All right. Right, I'm gonna say we'll go to another break, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to pull the break so that we're back on the hour because we missed it.
Yeah,
so
we're pretty late.
we'll be back in a moment, lads or ladies and gents. I don't know what I was saying half the time.
Lads.
So. Speak to you in a moment. Love you all. Bye. Hello, everyone, and we're back from our little break. It was only a brief break, very short. Sorry, but hey, get back on dragging things back. So we'll start with Dr. Smith and Ethel. You're going to be heading to the Caduceus building, aren't you? I assume to do this research.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, what researches are you doing, guys? Just to let me know.
I'm looking up night goats and other creatures that we may come across.
Okay.
And diseases. yellow fever, the weird area that we were in with the portal, and looking at old maps.
Okay, cool.
Well.
So this is going to take a few hours, right? So this isn't going to be like you find this right now. This is going to be like probably a whole day's search through the through the files. Yeah. So using the filing room, you can choose to use library use, or you can roll instead of mythos. So whichever skill you want to use, or whichever one's better, you can roll the better one.
So it's mythos or what?
Cthulhu mythos or library use. I will roll library use. Green or black?
It will be green. Okay.
We have learned a lot today.
We helped each other. That's
Who's got the higher luck?
Probably
I'm at
53.
Yes. Weaves.
Okay, Claytor.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's getting eaten by a book.
Oh God! Not the face.
Where else is a book gonna go?
I don't know.
Ah!
Claytor, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. You find that?
All right.
Weaves.
Mm-hmm.
You also find a spell as well. I'll need to think of a spell that you find, but you do find a spell.
Okay.
Amongst the files. So all of these, these gaunts, so you find out informations about these night gaunts as well. So you succeed at what you're doing.
Yep.
What information are you looking for? Just so I know what I'm.
Ways to defend against Cthulhu mythosy creatures, really.
Well, they come from the Dreamlands.
Okay. So I guess I'm learning about the Dreamlands.
And in fact, everything, like, as you sort of like delve deeper into the Dreamlands, or information about the Dreamlands, you find out pretty much everything that you encountered in North Borneo had come from the Dreamlands. The fruit, the vegetation, the animals, and you also read about dulls as well, which are these giant worm creatures that consume planets.
Yes. How do you spell that again?
They are spelt. Starts with a D.
Mm-hmm.
Dhole.
Cool, thank you.
Yep. Which were, which from what you've read, like the tunnel that you encountered is a dull tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gigantic creatures from the dream world, Dreamlands. What else did you discover?
The other guys told me about the snake thing they saw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I could probably make that connection.
Yeah, I mean, if you did connect it, they are the same creature. Claytor, regarding yellow fever, you find like bits and pieces about it. You find out it is uncurable by any modern human medicine. You find that the serpent people use it because they're immune to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good disease to use because, you know, it only kills like mammals, basically. It has a lifespan. So it only lasts so long until it burns out, which was the information you found out anyway. What other information are you looking for as well, Claytor? Is
I was going to look at old maps. You've given me the information that I needed on yellow fever. And I kind of want to dig into what you sent me.
well, like I said, this has taken this one roll was taken an entire day.
Yeah. This is I'm gonna keep this to myself and not tell anybody yet.
Okay. So it's the caster can assume the living likeness of a person freshly dead. The victim may be no more than 15 size points difference from the caster. For the next few days, the caster consumes the victim and works the spell, expending 10 magic points every 6 hours and permanently sacrificing 5 power points. The caster can assume several likenesses and thereby take on several guises. When a victim is consumed, the caster loses 1d20 sanity points. This spell is known by many serpent people. Once the spell is completed, the caster takes on the appearance of the victim at will for as long as desired. To the keen observer, the shadow of the caster remains his or her original, not that of the consumed. Similar, the caster's skills and memories remain intact. The victims are gone. Upon losing 1 or more hit points, the caster's original form is resumed. To go from an assumed form to the original form takes 20 seconds. The original form must be reverted to before another form can be assumed. And yeah, but it's all on page 250. Takes several days, so it's not a spell that you sort of do straight away. You have to like eat someone to do it. Not that useful, but who knows? Are you muted?
I am. Hello. It seems like something the snake people should have been using instead of just wearing skin.
But okay.
Would have been far less messy.
But yeah, that's I don't know how helpful that's been, but that's the information you find out.
Find out what happens then.
Huh?
Like I said, well, we'll find out what happens in future then. How many corpses am I going to find? Does it need to be a person? Could I be a night gaunt?
Says consume person.
Yeah. Should I assume that means anything sentient?
Potentially.
Okay, so probably not an elephant, but maybe like a snake person.
Well, it says you can't be more than like so far removed from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty big.
Yeah, but I think elephants are bigger.
I meant as an example of a nice
All right.
being.
All right. No, you can't become a whale and make someone crawl into your mouth.
What?
Aww.
Aw.
All right, Dudley and Celine.
All right, so I'm following him to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take her around to a supplier of kind of exotic animals.
Yeah.
It's like one of those expedition ships that probably goes to Africa or something and brings back a number of specimens and whatnot that different scientists or zoos and stuff can buy.
Yeah.
There's crates of stuff of stuff probably being unloaded with holes in it and all sorts of types.
Yep. And there's definitely a smell of like dung as well.
Yeah. And I would assume like maybe a variety of noises as well, just strange noises and some rattling boxes. And I motioned to Selena to follow and kind of go up to the I guess it would be foreman, whoever's managing unloading the boat, whoever's directing to everyone, and say to him, so where are these things bound? Are these for market?
He turns around. He recognises you because you know he's a fellow dock worker. His name is Jasper Spencer.
Yes.
Jasper, you know where these are going or not? Are these for sale? Lady here, my friend, Miss Parker here.
Yeah.
She is
good day to you, Miss Parker, Miss Loveridge.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Miss Loveridge. Yeah, I said the wrong last name.
I'm not there, right?
Yeah, you introduced Waifs.
I'm sorry, I can't tell people apart apparently. Jasper, this is my friend Miss
Selena Leverage. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, madam.
As you can tell, she's far better with words than I am. She just lost her beloved pet snake not that long ago, and we was hoping we could find. It touched it. I mean,
a terrible accident.
She is very heartbroken. And we were hoping we could find something for her. It's not exactly like an exotic snake. It's something you can just pick up on the streets.
All right, Selena. Give us a luck roll, please.
Green, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Right.
It's bad, isn't it?
Not when you succeed. No, that's good.
Oh, okay. I can't remember which one is opposite.
When you're doing a luck check, when you want to do a luck check, you want to succeed as best you can. When you're doing when you're doing it for regaining luck back, you want to fail as badly as you can.
That's okay. When you want to get back, okay.
Yeah. What sort of snake? We've recently got a shipment of snakes in actually, and the snake was had obviously had laid during the journey, and we've got a few young'uns if you're interested.
Oh, what kinds?
What are you looking for?
Well, I can't remember. God, it's been so long since I had my snake. I think it was a cobra.
Or a python.
Or python. I can't remember. Oh, wait, it had a poison. Because I wrote it in the notes.
Yeah, it's a poisonous snake.
So something with a little bit of a poisonous bite.
Sure.
So you want a danger noodle?
We've got some pythons and we've got some cobras.
Oh, I'd love to look at your cobras.
Okay. We've got a two-headed serpent here as well. No, I'm joking. No.
That would have been awesome.
Roll credits.
Just add to your intimidate roll.
Big entire campaign.
Yes, he'll take you over to the warehouse and there's God knows how they set it up to keep the snakes warm. Some sort of heat lamps and shit to keep so they're not dying of
heat lamps
cold.
Sounds about right, I imagine. Yeah.
So yeah, he takes you over. There's a bunch of danger noodles wiggling around.
Oh, it's quite the stock. I'll just kind of look around all of them, and then there will be one that'll pique my interest that I'll point out to him. What are you asking for that one?
Could you give me a...
I knew I was forgetting something. I should have asked the doctor for money because I don't have any money.
Animal handling roll, please.
Oh, sure. Also green.
Yes, please.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding? You know what? I'll spend the 11 luck for that.
All right. Okay, so it doesn't bite you. Or it doesn't care. Well, I guess with that, it sort of looks up at you and licks it whatever, flaps its tongue out like snakes do because they're snakes. Yeah. So he goes, "Oh, you're a friend of Dudley's. They're not $100."
I don't even remember. The last time I checked my money, I had $3.75. Because I didn't roll. I didn't know how we figured out like how much money we got paid.
Your assets so your spend level was $10.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you probably got paid. Fuck knows how much from Caduceus.
My credit rating is 30.
I reckon you got paid. I'll do it for. I'm going to say you got just enough to buy a snake. There we go. I'll be nice to you.
All right.
But for next time, I'll figure out how much Caduceus paid you all, and then we'll see if that could knock you up from like the current bracket you're in.
Yeah, because I'm broke.
But we'll figure it out. I'm not sure what you get paid. I'd have to look. I'd have to do some research on like how much like you would get paid per job, really, because it's not really something that's covered in the book.
Well, all I really need is my new snake. So
there you go. You can now delete the deceased bit from the character sheet.
Oh yeah. Let me take that out.
But he's probably too young just now to take on missions.
Yeah.
Because it's a baby snake.
Will he like? How will they just give it to me, or will he have like a little, maybe a pouch or something?
He wraps it in gift paper.
Well, I'm not saying
there's a little bow around its neck.
Really tight bow.
I want a tiny hat for my danger noodle. He's got to have a little tiny hat
and
a monocle.
Monocle. Short-sighted in one eye.
Does he have a top hat? I feel like he needs a top hat.
Yeah, I was what I'm saying. He gets a top hat and a little monocle to go on his little snake head. Yeah. But
what are the point of monocle? Anyway, sorry, my brain just went weird.
Well, basically, just something where he might be able to coil inside of and like rest, where I don't always have him out and about. I mean, he's a baby snake.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. They'll give you a satchel.
Okay. I'll have a little satchel where he'll be sleeping in.
You have to feed it like bugs and whatever a venomous snake eats.
Mm-hmm.
They eat baby mice.
Yeah, mice, frogs, little
chickens.
Little chickens.
How well when you say it's a baby snake, like how baby? Like is he big enough to eat like chickens?
Yeah, I mean it's not fully grown. It's not an adult.
Not really a baby if it's eating chickens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like babies, I don't think babies could eat chickens. It'd be small animals like mice and frogs.
No, I said chickens. Someone said chicks, didn't they?
They're chicks.
Yeah. Oh, chicks. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, baby chicks. Okay.
Well, chicks are babies.
Well, the baby can eat
that's
chicks.
Like that's like saying, "Oh, baby puppy." Puppy is a
sorry,
baby.
I meant to say the baby eats the chicks. I was thinking baby eating a full-grown chicken.
If you minced it up, maybe.
Yeah, no, not right.
Chicken nuggets.
Put in a food processor.
Just right now, it's just small animals. I got it.
And just imagine you like having like mice traps out your side of your apartment to feed the rat like fresh food.
God damn it. None of you know how to take care of the snake, and I do it. It's like mousetrap. No, you just go to the pet store.
Mousetrap.
Well, no. For a baby snake, it's not even that.
Going to the pet store to buy like
Look, yes, you go to a pet store and you can buy baby mice. They freeze pack them, and you just buy them, and you warm them up in warm water, and you throw it into the cage, and they eat it.
But did they do that in the 1930s?
No, I don't think fridges are a thing yet.
So
I don't know if pet stores are a thing yet.
I know, you went to the docks. Why are you going to find a pet?
Yeah.
True. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Maybe you got a pregnant mouse alongside your baby snake.
Yeah, well, I'll turn to the guy that sold me the snake, and I'll be like, you wouldn't have to also include mice, would you?
Yeah, but it'll be an extra like $30.
$30?
You're at the dollars?
All right, Jesus. All right, Weaves. All right. All right, yeah, I can get you some. They're already dead, though.
Selena, I mean, Caduceus has given us kind of free reign of their building, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have a plethora of mices and whatnot.
Yeah,
you could just get something there. Maybe they have freeze-dried, frozen, special
genetically modified snake mice.
Genetically modified, specific for snake feeding mice.
Do you reckon they have? No,
They definitely have lab mice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is they definitely have
Oh.
that, right?
I
land
don't know if
mice.
you want to feed them to your snake.
Well, if they've got lab mice, I mean, they literally have like 8 to 9 babies at a time.
Yeah.
So-
Can snakes eat rats as well? Do they eat rats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in New York, you should be all right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking of. I'm at the docks. They probably want to get rid of the rats. They'd probably give them to me.
Or you could spend $30 with this guy.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. I'll take my business elsewhere, and my $3.75.
I'm also pretty sure that like dead mice wouldn't be even edible for a snake because they have to be alive or something.
All right, they're alive then. They're alive snakes.
No,
Snakes?
you can
No.
feed them dead baby snakes. They just
Yeah.
have to be warm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you
They're
don't
just
want to.
fussy.
You actually don't want to feed snakes like live animals because they can like hurt the snake.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Usually
Yeah,
they're,
they're
like
probably
freshly
they're
dead.
probably alive because there's no way of storing them really.
But what you do is you break the little mouse's jaw, and then it's fine.
Oh,
Now they still have claws.
True. Damn it. Declaw them.
You get a toenail clipper.
What
get a
do is you
hammer.
get a totem.
you get a hammer, and then you give it to the.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's better.
Yeah, the whack-a-mole solution is the solution.
What you do is you get a hammer and you hand it to the snake and tell it to go fend for itself.
Go eat. Go get your own damn food.
Yeah, learn to hunt.
This is fucking grotesque.
Anyway, should we move on from that?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can move on.
I do want to have Dudley at some point go try to have a conversation with Dr. Orville, whether or not Orville is at Caduceus researching at the time, and I try to steal some of his time, or if I go to apartment, I'm gonna say it's New York. So does Clay?
Yeah.
Does Dr. Smith have an apartment or a house? Like, how rolling is he? This is New York,
This is
1930.
New York 1930.
Rolling.
He's got a fucking house.
Yeah.
He's got credit rating 80.
I got credit rating 80, bitch. I'm rolling in the dough. I own a house in Manhattan.
All right. So yeah,
What's a good suburb? I don't know, Minnie. What's a good suburb?
Yeah, but you got to think
Suburb?
about from the 1930s. So, if you've got good history of New York in the 1930s, what is a good suburb to live in? This is very trivia. Yeah, you need to have like historic knowledge of like New York.
Or
Okay, fair.
the internet.
Or the internet. I'm just gonna go say Manhattan because that just seems easiest.
Yeah, I'm gonna travel to Manhattan in the afternoon or evening and try to have a conversation with Dr. Smith and see if he would come look at my friend Jeff.
Okay, all right. I assume by the time Dudley arrives, Dr. Smith has done his research,
Mhm.
and got his little bit of paper.
Mm-hmm. Got a paper. Got a thingamabobber. Ah, Dudley, come on in.
Sorry to bother you, Doc. How's your research going?
Pretty well. I've stumbled upon some things that I'm going to have to look deeper into. Which is always the fun part of research, in my opinion.
You're telling me, Doc, I don't know anything about your fancy research.
That's fair. It's okay.
I just was. I hate to just becoming an asking for stuff and whatnot, but my friend, I'm staying with an old friend of mine, and he's got the TB or something. He's coughing up blood, and just he's talking about constantly working and moving down to Florida, and I just like, can't Caduceus do something for him? Something for him? Like, I don't want to.
Let me.
It's just.
Have him call my office. I'll schedule him a visit, and I'll go in and I'll be able to run some tests to see what he's got.
Is it gonna be problematic? I mean,
No.
we
No. It's pro bono.
pro bono?
That means for free.
Oh, thank you, Doc. Thank you. And like, I kind of like grab him, give him a bit of a bear hug.
Okay.
All right. That's appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go tell Jeff. Jeff was, and I just kind of like,
I give him a card with my office number.
Right.
Oh, a card. Of course. I mean, you fancy doctors of cards.
Yep. Absolutely.
Life has gotten weird. Well, thank you, Mighty Doc. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Do you need any help with this research you're working on?
No, not that I can know of right now, Dudley. But I'll see what I can do with your to help with your friend. You'll just owe me one for in case I need something.
See ya. Thanks, Doc.
No problem. Not a problem at all.
I should run, I guess, then. Good luck with your research.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dudley
Right.
takes off.
All right, Dick. What are you up to
Well-
today? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'll just be training, dude. That's pretty
Training?
much it. I gotta get to the bout, you know.
All right.
After I get my snake, I'll probably head over to the library in the building to see if I can read up about the snake people. They were called the Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, you finished first.
Oh, no, that's pretty much all I want to do is go and see if I can read it up against them because we keep encountering those particular things.
All right. You can do a file. You can either use the file room where you can use library use or cult mythos, or you can use the library instead, which will be cult. Well, it depends on what you know. What do you want to do?
But I just want to see if I can learn it more about them than we already know.
Okay.
Where they came from, because I wasn't with Ethel when she found out about this other world or whatever.
Right. Give us what's your better skill, library use or occult Cthulhu?
Mythos.
Yeah, mythos.
Both of them are the same, so I guess either one will work.
Okay, whichever one you want though. Oh, do remember though, Ethel and Dr. Smith, mark down the fact that you did
Yes, thank you.
the two skill that skill roll.
Succeeded.
Yay.
Okay. I'll roll library use because then if I do succeed, I can increase it,
Okay.
which
Oh.
I did not.
Oh.
I don't know. I forgot how to read.
How to card catalog.
Well, it's not the fact. It's not the fact you don't know how to read. It's the fact that there's so many like books and files and
I just
stuff.
don't find anything.
You just don't find anything of use, yeah. But that takes up the rest of your day.
All right. Bad fact for Jeff: the cure for tuberculosis wasn't found until 1943. Oh, that's sad.
That's official. That's the official cure. The properly tested cure.
Yes.
I'm sure you can definitely do something. Just, shove some electric through them or something. That's what they used to do in the old days.
Yep.
Well, they used to make people go live in warmer climates.
But there's all the let's see, cure.
Have you ever seen Tombstone? Because Doc Holliday's got tuberculosis. And that's why you moved to Arizona, because it's a drier climate. So allegedly it's better on his lungs, but it's a bloody
That just sounds a
dusty,
lot worse.
dusty,
Yeah.
dusty,
Dust
horrible
and dry
place.
air.
Yeah. If
No
anything,
irritants.
Some patients had their lungs collapsed or surgically resected, partially removed.
some people had to be put in iron lungs and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
That's more for polio, though.
Is it more for polio?
James, also for that thing I found, that document.
Yeah.
Can I get an address for that?
Okay, bear with me.
No problem.
How are you going about finding out where to find it?
Well, considering I know where it is, like what state, there's got to be public records. So I would call.
Sure. Give me a library use.
Okay.
Oh.
What did they get? Oh, I was on the wrong one. I'll spend 20 luck.
Okay. Okay, you managed to find an address.
Okay. We've got a week until Dudley's got a fight, right?
Yep.
Then I'm going to take a 2-day trip.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going?
so-
Buy a jungle yacht.
Buy a jungle yacht? I'll buy a jungle yacht too. Reese wants a yacht. I'll buy a yacht.
No, the jungle yacht, that car thing that I posted in Discord a few weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't see that. Let me go see.
It's
Oh my god, where is it?
a car.
Is that what it was called? A jungle yacht?
I think so.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I want one of those.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna buy one of those too. I gotta have another car. Let me tell you. Oh, god damn it! I meant to buy that.
All right, so you head out of state for a bit, yeah?
Yeah, I'll see Dudley's friend and take care of him, diagnose him with aspirin and whatnot after all that,
Okay.
and then I'll tell everybody that I'll be out of town for a few days.
All right. So you're going to head to Connecticut?
Connecticut.
Yeah, that one. That
Yeah.
place. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, all right, you head to you head out. You leave New York and head off in your scarab.
All right. I'm gonna just do a drive-by and then watch for a little bit.
Okay. Well, the estate is set on 40 acres of land, so
Okay.
it's quite a big estate.
Okay.
And if you do drive by, you do notice that there is a tall fence that surrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a fence that seems to surround the central estate, and there appears to be barbed wire running along the top of the wall.
Okay.
It's very woody as well. There's lots of. It's sort of like nestled in like a bunch of woods.
Yeah, I'll go around and like see what I can see in the woods with a pair of binoculars. If there's like a hill or something where I can get a vantage point.
Okay. I have no idea what the terrain of Connecticut's like, but
Neither do I.
I mean, I would imagine trees.
sorry.
Lots of trees.
Yeah, there's lots of trees.
Are they like too far east to be in the like mountains, or too far?
All right, do you want to give us some spot? Do you want to give us a spot hidden roll then, please?
Yep. Good to go.
Okay, so you notice that there appears to be a small amount of armed guards that patrol the perimeter every now and then.
Okay. I love you, Rooster. Thank you for that. So less trees. Do my best. So watch that. At some point, I'll approach the gate.
Right.
And Obviously, they know that it's there in the library. Oh no. I would say that I'm from Caduceus. From Caduceus in the Meet Him building in New York.
All right, they asked why are you here. We've not had any news that you're supposed to be coming here.
I found a report about a break-in, and I was curious about it. So I decided to come up and do a little independent research of my own.
They get you to sign in then. They get you to sign in.
Okay. I sign in, and obviously, I'll start looking around because I want to know more. I want to know. I'm trying to do this without revealing it. I want to explore the temple and stuff to figure out what and who I can talk to of a higher up, so I can ask a question about who the inner knight is and who the father is. If possible.
Who are you asking?
Who the inner knight is and who the father is.
Well, you know who the inner knight are.
Well, why would they be here? Like, was there any other determination about why?
Well, you know the inner knight are the serpent people that you encountered in Borneo. Not Borneo. Yeah, Borneo. Yeah, in fact, Borneo and what's the first place that we went to?
Yeah.
Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Yeah. No, I know that. I just
Okay.
Are there different factions? Is what I'm trying to ask. I guess.
The security, like the security people, just look at you confused.
Well, no, I wanted to go to the go to the temple and ask somebody there.
The temple's locked.
Okay.
Well, the building
is there...
the building. Well, in fact, sorry, you don't know where So,
okay.
As you approach the estate, right? So you go through the gate. There appears to be a path or a roadway. It's a dirt track, and it leads further into the woods. And it's the first turning on the left. Then further up, you can see the main house that dominates most of the vision. You know, dominates in front of you. There's a large building before the house. There appears to be like a larger building. And then there appears to be a load of outbuildings all around scattered around the estate, between the larger building and up to the main house.
All right. Ask security who stays here, or what in particular this is here for.
Well, this is Joshua Meadham's house. This is where he lives when he comes back from New York.
Okay. Is there any wait staff? I guess would be the proper term.
Can you give me a persuade roll, please?
Persuade?
Persuade.
Okay. There. Oh God, nope.
They turn to you and go, "Look, we're gonna have to phone. Mr. Meadham."
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, I found a document that was in the building. I work for them. I was just following.
They pick up a phone and they start dialing a number.
Okay. I have no worries. Like the worst they can do is kill me or take me off the property. Probably take me off the property, which is fine.
Okay, so it's about 5 minutes. He's on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and then he comes back. Sorry, sir, you don't have authority to. You don't have the access to. You don't have the authority to access this facility. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
That's fine. I was just doing, like I said, I found some stuff and doing some research. If I can't have it, I can't have it. Thank you, and I'll take my leave.
And who are you, sir?
Dr. Orville Smith. I'm not going to
Okay.
make something up. Fuck it. I mean, they're going to be able to research it and know anyway, so
Okay.
yeah. All right. Then I'll head back to New York.
Okay.
How did they find out if he had authorization if they didn't even get his name first?
Because I
That's
was
also
a
true.
dummy.
It's fine. Scratch that. Reverse it. It happened.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you'll head back to New York.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna go on a break, and when we come back, we're gonna have a little boxing match between Dick Karma and Meatball.
During the week, though,
Yes.
before, I'm actually going to find the good old Dr. Smith, and I'm going to ask him if he could try to teach me how to drive.
You're gonna find that he's missing for a bit.
Ah, dang it.
All right. So Selena, you go to see. When do you go to? How often do you try and get hold of Dr. Smith? Is it just once?
well-
And then you.
It's a little concerning if I don't find him, so I'll probably search every day.
Oh well, you do notice that I guess he's got a garage. Do you have any servants, Dr. Smith?
Yeah, I have a maid that comes by once a week.
All right, okay. So no one answers the door. So for probably about 3 days, God knows how long it takes to get to Connecticut from New York.
It's not that long. It's like, let's see. I'll do it right now.
I had to look up where Connecticut was.
I have no idea.
It's like an hour drive, I want to say.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's north of New York.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're just gone for a day then, really?
Yeah, like
All right.
it's a day trip. Like 2 days was at most.
All right. Well, okay. So one day's not there, then the next day's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So Dr. Smith, there's a knock at your door. Or ring of a bell.
Ring of the bell. All right. Open the door. Oh, hi, kid. Come in. How can I
Hello,
help
Doctor. Thank you. I was wondering, well, it's because of you that we actually survived a lot of what we just went through, and I thought it might be helpful if there was maybe more than one person who could maybe navigate a vehicle. So I was wondering if maybe you could, I'm not sure, through your busy schedule, if you could teach me how to drive one?
Yeah, I could probably squeeze that in. We can do it during the evenings after I get off of work and whatnot.
Okay, I've never driven one before, so it's going to be like teaching a child.
That's fine. It's once you get the hang of it, it is very easy. And thank gosh I drive a tank.
Wow, you're gonna let her drive the Scarab?
I don't have another car yet. I can't buy the jungle yacht. I haven't had time to go to the market.
They just have them lying.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just lying about. let me get that.
Going to the car market.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
car
gotta
market,
go-
exactly.
car market,
They
yeah.
bring them in fresh every morning off the boats.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh.
So
Look,
that everyone
you
in
poor-
chat knows.
Look,
Wait,
you poor
could you
people
post-
wouldn't know.
Could you post a link to what a jungle?
I'll find it. Yeah,
What's it called?
a jungle yacht.
Is it a car or a boat?
It's a car. Did you not watch the video? It was amazing.
No, I didn't see it.
Why do I bother telling you things? I even tagged you. I said, James, can we have one of these?
When?
I want one. Last time we played.
August?
Oh, I
Early
must
August.
have missed. I must have missed
Yeah.
it. Did you do it while I was streaming?
No, I didn't tag you.
Well then, I may
Just
have seen it.
Looking at your own Discord.
Yeah, jeez.
It's not my Discord.
It's your Discord channel.
I'm pretty sure you're the co-manager of it, James. I think you're kind of co-ownerish of it. I think it's yours. It's a little bit yours.
All right,
Sorry.
I'll watch it later.
I just posted the article rather than the video.
Oh,
Go have a quick skim through the pictures.
They look amazing. I want one.
what the fuck? It's
It's
like
a
someone.
car.
It's like someone's got a van
Like
and welded a
caravan.
trailer on the back. Not a trailer, a camper van, RV, whatever they're called.
Yes.
That looks ridiculous.
They
I
could
figured-
join them together as a deluxe 5-room apartment on wheels.
I did see this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Maybe if we go on safari. Can we go on safari?
Caduceus should definitely have one. Prototype of some kind.
Yes.
When did it come out?
1940s.
Oh, it's a
we're
bit
in
early.
1933.
We're a bit early for it's not out yet.
That's why they have prototypes.
Caduceus' prototypes for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're in the car market.
They are
Fine,
not.
be boring.
I don't know. I got a funny feeling they're not in the car market. Okay, so Dr. Smith, you're going to teach Selena how to drive.
Yes.
All right, cool. I'll figure something out for next week.
Okay.
All right. If no one else has plans to do anything, we'll jump to the 1st of April and the boxing match between Dick Karma and the Meatball Masher.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm into it.
Okay, so so it's there's quite a few locals have come to watch. It is a packed. God knows, it wouldn't be a stadium, would it? Would it be
Arena.
arena? Yeah. So it's it's in Brooklyn. Not too far probably from where the training place is actually.
Okay.
Because I think you said that was in Brooklyn, wasn't it?
The gym? Yeah, the gym's
Yeah.
in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm.
The training place. It's called a gym, James. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The gymnasium.
Yeah. So he's an up and coming, and obviously he's got to this chat. He's very full of himself. He's got a nice big handlebar moustache.
Yeah.
And he's warming up. He's doing wearing long shorts basically. Is that what they wore? Shorts?
Yeah,
Yes.
boxing shorts.
Or was it trousers?
No, it was
That's
boxing shorts.
shorts.
Yeah, so he's got shorts on, he's getting ready, warming up. That's how they fought, wasn't it? Like that.
Yeah. This is
So
Exactly.
a little bit of trash talking here. Like at the beginning, I like the idea that there's some microphones there, and they're like, oh, what do you think of your opponent and all that stuff? And it's like, well, you know what they say about meatballs? They fucking roll over.
God damn it,
And
Dave.
his comeback is like, yeah, and you've heard what they say about dicks, don't you? They get all
They
floppy.
stand up tall. They get all floppy. All right. Well, let's do it then. So what? How do we do the bout, Jimmy? What would you like to do? So, like a normal match, this would be like a 10-round, 3-minute sort of thing. This is like, big boys.
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna have. I mean, there's no point doing like a combat type thing. What I might do is just get you to roll a boxing test.
Well, I mean, you say that, but I specifically have built my character around like having outmaneuver and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but outmaneuver only works when they're trying to grapple you and shit like that.
Well, yeah, they do grapple in boxing.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that like a big thing of boxing?
Yeah, they grapple the rest thing, and like so you can hit them behind. Yeah, sorry.
Combat maneuvers.
Well, we could. So we got two options.
Hmm.
We could wing it, or we could wait till. Oh no, you're not here next week. Okay, we only got one option.
I think it'd be fun
Not
to
doing
wing
the
it.
thing you said we were going to do.
Well, I haven't got any stats, have I? If I'm going to do it, I've got to like come up with some stats.
Is there a
Just
quick way
use
to
the
generate?
gun,
Breakfast
please.
for?
Just like
Huh?
grab an NPC from somewhere or something.
What did you say, Waves?
Yeah.
I said, was that not what the break was for?
No, the break was for the break.
So, Jimmy, can I offer since if you don't want to have this go for a long time.
Let me have a look at. Let me have a look. There must be like what's considered okay. What's your boxing at? What's your melee at? Or whatever it's called, brawl or
My brawl?
yeah.
My brawl is 90.
Okay, so it's going to be between 50 and 74.
Okay.
How are we going to do this?
I mean, we could just do like some sort of versus brawl or something like that.
no, it won't take me 2 seconds to throw something together.
All right. Yeah. So who out of all of you guys would have been in attendance to this?
Oh, she's definitely going.
Oh,
Selena
I've
was
been
like,
there.
she's never seen one before, so she wants to know what it's about.
So you
I've
guys,
never seen one of the fancy ones before.
So you guys would probably be like in the the seats that are given to like fighters would give out tickets to like friends and family and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I imagine you'd be
Family.
like somewhere around maybe behind the commentators or like where they do the radio stuff, because I imagine it's more like radio televised than it is like
Radio televised.
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, we know what you mean. It's
Radio
just
commentary.
Yeah. They wouldn't have yeah. So you'd be like somewhere like around there, like maybe on the floor or something like that. So it'd be, I wouldn't say nosebleed because that's where like people in suits would sit and shit, like the VIPs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Nosebleed is like the opposite direction, like the further away from the fight. Like these are like courtside seats, I guess. That's what I'm
That
saying.
works. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Get your popcorn here.
Ringside.
so we don't get hit by any teeth.
Ringside. There we go. That's
Yeah,
cool.
ringside. That's the one.
And this would be like a full event too. So this would be like pretend maybe he would be main event. I don't know. He's like that. They normally put the heavyweight at the end of the night, sort of thing, because that's
Yeah.
where all the big attacks, the big hits come in. So that's where I imagine he would be. But and it's pretty hard for Dick to find like someone who wants to take him on because like he has a pretty good record. And most of his wins are by TKO, so because he's a big punchy boy. So
Mhm.
yeah. So there's a lot of anticipation in the room. The room is electric, I guess.
Are there like refreshment vendors and stuff at all?
Oh yeah, no, there'd be people walking around, slinging bags of peanuts and shit. I guess I don't know.
Okay. All right. Cool.
You ready to throw?
Yeah,
down?
I've just thrown a character together.
Okay, so how many like, because what we could do, we could do like I don't know how you want to go about this because it's not like you'd take wounds in boxing. I mean, you do, but you don't take. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, you will, because you will take wounds. You won't get killed, but you will take wounds.
There's no equivalent of like stamina or anything like that.
Not really, no. He's not. I mean, you got to remember, he's not a hero character, so he's going to have considerably less like wounds than you've got.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it won't.
So what I'm saying is maybe we can do one roll per round, and see where we end up.
Well, no, we'll do combat rules. We'll go combat. We'll do proper combat rules.
Well, that means he would get knocked out, or one of us would get knocked out within the first round. You know what I mean? Like it's
maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right then. That's
all right.
Fine. How many rolls in a round then?
Well, it depends because you get to. So it depends if you're like, because you remember the way melee works is it's contested. You can either do contested roll, or you can dodge.
Sure.
If you do contested roll, then if whoever's defending, if they roll equal or less than what you've rolled or whatever, you hit them. If they beat you, then they hit you. They will hit you and do damage to you.
Okay.
All right. So what's your dex at?
My dex is really high. It is 80.
80. Okay.
I need to roll initiative or something, or is it just count?
Don't worry about that. I'm just going to do it automatically.
All right. So, there's a big wind up and maybe there's like a fight before this that is, I don't know, uneventful or something like that. I don't know. Maybe people went down real quick or maybe it was just like a slugfest. And like,
you reckon, so the person who was before you was, a good, you think he's a very good boxer. When he's gone up against you before, he stood his ground for quite a few rounds before you eventually knocks him out. But this time,
normally when they do boxing events, James, they do weight divisions. They don't do.
All right.
So if anyone was before me in a fight,
okay,
then he would be in a completely different division.
Okay, well you've seen him fight before then. And
maybe I fought him before and he actually went down a division because he couldn't handle heavyweight.
Okay. Well, what I was trying to say was that he went down pretty quickly and you think he threw the match.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Alright, so you get to go first.
Hell yeah, I do. Okay then. Well, I walk in, do a little ducking and weaving, little showboating, and then I just plow face. So am I hitting green here?
Yes,
by the
please.
way. Okay. Gain a bonus die when making strength rolls to lift objects. Okay, so I'm not lifting it. Right?
No, so before you roll anything, go down to the combat section.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and make sure you're rolling unarmed, yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, and this should include everything. So I'm hitting green or black?
Green, please.
Green.
He's also going to attempt to hit you back as well. Well, he doesn't. So you do 4 damage to him. So you give him a. So you do give him a quick punch to the face. He's sort of like his head sort of spins a bit, or wherever you hit him. Whether you hit him in the thing,
probably in the chin or whatever. Just like just a. Bop.
Yeah, he gets up. He looks okay. He's not spit mainly. He sort of shakes off, and he comes in to try and like clock you one.
Look over at Dudley. He gonna die.
What do you do? Do you dodge or are you gonna fight? Are you gonna like oppose it with an arm check?
I'll oppose it.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay, you clock him for 7 damage. He falls on his ass. He literally, you hit him, he falls on his ass. And there's a cheer. Everyone cheers.
Yeah. I go back to my corner, but I wave him off as I do it. Just like
Don't forget to check your unarmed skill as well.
You go to a neutral corner, but yes.
yeah. Oh, neutral corner. Yeah. I'm just kind of like maybe I'm like talking to the crowd, just like, hey, good to like. I lean over, I see you guys, like, hey, you guys made it.
Hey, how's it going?
That was amazing.
Right, Henry, don't forget to check fight brawling.
Yeah, no, I have. Yeah.
Okay, right, just making sure. So ding ding, round 2. In the left, whatever. I forgot to do all that, like the calling of the of the bloke and referee. That's it. And he goes round 2. And so he comes back out. He's had his face cleaned up a bit. There's definitely he's definitely got a split lip and bit of a duck-billed platypus. He looks like he's pouting if he was in this day and age. And so he comes in. You go before him.
Okay. Let's do another unarmed, I guess.
Oh dear. Yeah, he's going to try and hit you back. Oh, he does! He does, he gets a hard. He beat you because you only got a success. He got a hard, so he got 1 higher than you. If he rolled a success, you'd have hit him because it was equal and he was defending against you. But because he got 1 higher, he actually hits you for 4 damage.
I like the idea before that happens too. I'm just like, you got a little something there, and then I swing it, and then he just clocks me, and I'm just like, like a little bit of showboating because the crew's here. I gotta look big, so
There's a cheer because he's actually hit you. He's only 19, by the way.
Oh shit! I'm like in my late 20s or whatever, like probably even 29ish.
So he feels a little bit cocky. So he's going to try and he's going to try and hit you in the stomach and try and he's not trying to. He's just going to try and hit you. So
okay,
what are you doing? Are you going to dodge or are you going to
do a dodge? I got to get my dodge up. So yeah, I'll dodge.
Well, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You successfully dodge out of the way.
I like the idea that he tries to go for my stomach and I just like bat his hand away.
Yeah.
No.
All right, cool.
No.
Right. I guess what I'm going to say is that, I know in combat it's like a few, like this is only a few seconds, but maybe each roll is a round or something.
No, that's what I was saying. Like 10 rounds, that makes a lot of sense to me. So
okay. All right. So so everyone's called back to their corners, and then round 3 begins. So,
coming in for an unarmed, I guess.
All right, he's going to attempt to try and hit you back.
You got him, Dick.
No. Okay.
I like the idea that he swings at me first, and I'm just like, I just dodge and clock him right in the face again.
All right. Yeah, you can see he's sort of less stable on his feet at the moment.
Yeah, so maybe I start doing like a little dance on my feet, sort of thing, to get the crowd riled up.
Yeah, the crowd cheer. It's like
maybe like over my gloves, I'm just like, come on, kid, put up a better fight than this.
He's like he's speaking gibberish.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try and hit you.
I'll clock him back at the same time.
Ooh.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
You sort of end up hugging each other, like they do in boxing all the time.
Yeah, what's that called? That's called I don't know what that's called. And there's a term for it. Yeah.
It's like a type of grappling kind of.
Oh no, they use it to get a bit of break.
It's like a rest hold and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like then the breath has to like push them apart and then start the fight again, sort of thing.
It's essentially to like, I need a fucking breather.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna do.
All right, round 4. Bing, bing.
Okay.
Oh my god, I have it
Coming
until
in.
Friday.
Oh, that's 9 damage. That's a good one.
Okay.
So,
You describe how you knock him out.
yeah, he comes up to me, uppercut off the mat.
I look over to, told you we were gonna die.
Clinching, according to Feral Little Kitten.
A clinching, that's what it's called, yes. Mm-hmm.
I think that's the first of many poundings we're going to see of Dick.
Wow. How long have you been holding on to that one for?
You might not be wrong.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, ooh, and I point out to the people, I'm just like, you see that shit?
Fucking murder!
Yeah.
Even the kids there.
Yeah, pitch it like the press start. Camera flashes, the crowd go cheer. Some dodgy dealing, dealing going on in the background. James Masters, like he's like, oh, well done, Dick, brilliant. You definitely showed him that Dick stays strong.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to wrap.
Competition.
It is, and with that, we're going to wrap up for this week.
So yeah, I mean, so I know next week I won't be here, but if you guys want to start the mission or whatever next week, I can join in the following week probably, if everything goes according to plan. So yeah.
All right.
We can just assume that you're like following on behind, right?
Yep.
Yeah, carrying the luggage, whatever you want to do.
So what we'll do is we'll go around the table, get people to give themselves a shout out, then we'll wrap up, and then we will speak to you next week. Simple as that. So we're going to go backwards because that's how I like to do it. So, Minnie?
So She Plays It. I have been doing some ARC recently, ARC roleplay. Kind of put Final Fantasy XIV on the back burner. Gonna have a special guest tomorrow. He's super excited to come over to my house. It's gonna be really adorable. I'm telling you that much.
I'm not coming to your house. So what are you talking about?
My nephew. He's like so excited that his aunt is a streamer and a YouTuber and a gamer. He thinks it's the coolest thing in the world. I don't know why, but yeah, other than that, I really haven't been doing much. I've been trying to get back into streaming. It's just really hard because I have a lot on my schedule, and I am trying to get out to the gym and get in better shape. So I haven't been able to.
What did you say?
I said I'm trying to go to the gym so I can get in better shape. You know, not the Pokemon gym.
I don't know what that is. Is that a bar? A pub?
It's one of those places that not too many. Yeah, it's not too many people go of. They're kind of like on the DL these days, but they help with your health and all that stuff.
I can't afford to go to a gym anyway. I've been walking. I've started going walks. I've started going to every day, except this weekend. I've started going for a 2-hour walk every day.
Holy crap! 2 hours.
Yep.
That's more than I spend at the gym.
2-hour walk. I need to have a 30-minute lie down.
I'm trying to do 7 miles a day.
Yeah.
I can only do 5 miles a day, and then after that, I have issues.
I have issues with miles. I don't know how many that is in kilometers.
Yeah, I feel you. That's
1.8
sorry.
kilometers, I think, to a mile.
Look, regardless, I outwalk a certain amount, and my leg and knee shut down to the point of it doesn't want to work.
That's why I have to lie down, because my feet don't handle it, my ankles.
Since I had knee surgery,
I'm on my feet.
I have a limit.
5 days a week. 2 days a week for 5 hours. I'm on my feet for, so it's not that much harder. Anyway, where else can they find? Where else can they find you, Minnie? Or is it just Twitter? You don't use Twitter, do you? You're one of those weird ones.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Twitter. I've got an account.
How do people know you're streaming then?
I have an alert on my Discord. That's about it.
Yeah. And people just get Twitch notifications. Like, not that many people engage with stream tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have to win the lottery and then I have to buy everything. Okay, Claytor.
Hi, I'm Claytor. I'm going to bring a very important announcement to you today. It is with my utmost disrespect that James is bald and bald people need help too. So please donate to my Help James Get a Wig fund.
Fuck off.
I'm pretty sure James
Is it gonna be a Spock wig?
Yeah, it's gonna be the
James has a
Spock
plastic wig. We know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is anymore,
Don't throw it
actually.
out.
Maybe. It was shit.
You did. I think you mentioned throwing it out at one point.
I hope you didn't, because it was so gloriously shit.
It was-
Like, it was shit in all the right ways for it to be shit. It was so terrible.
Do you know? But the picture of it, right, on wherever I bought it
Yeah,
from,
it was a wig
was
on the
hair.
picture.
It was
It was a
hair.
fucking lie.
Anyway,
For those who don't know, James bought a Vulcan DS9 jumper and wig set, I think. Was it? Did they come together?
no, I had to order them separately.
Okay. This was for the Star Trek Adventures game, and yeah, the wig was just like a plastic helmet. It was like a Lego hat.
I even got a badge.
Yeah, I think we got to see James put it on
Once.
What?
Didn't
We
you
only
put
played
it up the
2
back?
sessions.
Well, didn't you wear it for when we were playing the Star Trek game as well, like the Bridge Crew?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
I did.
I,
Because it went
thought
on
you
camera.
got it
Might
like
have pulled it out and then gone, nope.
Yeah.
I got very hot in it.
All I remember that it was sweaty and he hated it. Anyways, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Claytor22. I tweet sometimes. That's a mess. I stream sometimes. That's also a mess. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Weefs.
Hi, I'm Weefs. I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and I make Pokemon Go and Minecraft videos on YouTube.
Is Pokemon Go? No, is Minecraft on your PokeWeefs website?
It is on the same channel, yeah.
Okay, right.
I've only done like one video so far, but that's because I'm
Okay.
working on like epic Pokemon Go. This is how you get a
Epic.
stop video, which is taking me forever. But
Well,
yeah.
I just hatched a shiny Absol yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Did you get any of the unknowns yet?
No.
All I hatch is Feebas. Fucking Feebas can. Oh, so disappointing.
Sorry.
So yeah, we don't have to do too much. Hi, I'm Weaves. I know too much about Pokemon, but it is the only way I can motivate myself to do these 2-hour walks outside. I don't know how you do it, James.
I've been listening to audiobooks.
Oh, of course. Yes, that is another option. I can't do that really. I lose focus. I tried listening to podcasts for a while, like what actual play podcast.
When I say last week, I mean I did it on Thursday, and that's all I've done so far.
That's
one
still a
day.
start.
That's still a
Yeah.
start. Could be willing to say something about it and shit, too.
Yeah.
Fishy.
Hey, I'm Fishy. You can follow me on places on the internet as potato_fishy. I've been getting back to streaming recently, but I'm not regularly streaming. Again, you can find me on other places on the internet like Instagram and Twitter, which I kind of do. I do mostly Instagram, I guess, where I take pictures of random shit, and mostly the cat, who was not here today, but he's around.
He has
And,
been there. I've seen his tail walk past the screen multiple
Okay,
times.
yeah, like he did like jump up and be irritating, but he stayed off camera. But yeah, I don't really have much to say. So if you want to follow me, follow me. Otherwise, I'm here on Sundays and trying to get back to Twitch and trying to do a bunch of stuff with my own life. Like same thing as Minnie. I'm trying to get back to the gym and not hurt as much as stupid human bodies hurt. So
Stupid human bodies.
Fuck them. Fuck stupid human bodies.
Henley.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Spicy Mayonnaise back for another shout out for himself. What up? I don't know. Shit. YouTube.com/Henley for all my archives. I don't do a whole lot of streaming these days, but I'm trying to do it. Mostly because, like, when I come home from work, I normally just keep doing more work. and then I just like, oh shit, I was supposed to do streaming or whatever. But yeah, I do promise to everyone though that the moment Cyberpunk Red comes out, we'll definitely be doing something on that. And I've got a bunch of board games that I want to play by myself as well, like because they have it's a lot of like exploration board games and stuff. So I want to do something there. I don't know when I'll get to that though, but yeah. Anywho, go check out my video games that I'm releasing, because that's what I do. Most of my time is spent on releasing video games. So go check out Alder's Blood. Go check out Good Night Night. Go check out Warlocks 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.
All right, hi guys. How are we all doing? Okay, so I'm just getting ready to like host things. This week, tomorrow, we start a brand new game. We've played it before, but it's gonna be a new game. We're gonna be playing Dungeon World tomorrow. We're kind of excited for that.
Oh.
And over the next few weeks, there will be more announcements. We've got a Warhammer game coming, and we've got a Legends of the Five Ring game coming as well, which is going to be kind of cool.
You finally got that game up and running, huh?
What game?
You've been wanting to do Legends of the Five Rings for a long time. As long as I've known you, like trying to put one of those together. So.
I did put one. We did like a 20-week campaign of one.
What version are you?
The one you're talking
We're
about.
doing 4th edition. Going to be doing 4th edition. Tuesday, I think. Once we've got everyone, it's just we need to find some players, so we'll be looking for those soon. Other than that, end of the month or next month, 5th of October is my birthday, so I'll probably be doing a birthday stream, maybe on the Sunday after, but I may be heavily hungover. I'm not sure.
James' once-a-year drinking session.
It is my once-a-year drinking session. But yeah, I'll be doing something for my birthday. Not sure what yet. Maybe whether it be a bunch of role-playing games, or board games, or whatever, or multiplayer games, and get people involved. Just to help me drown out my fucking sorrows of being closer to 40. Other than that, I can't stream during the days at the moment because next door's got building works and it's really loud, and they start at 8 PM and finish about 5, so I can only generally stream in the evenings, and sometimes by I get to the evenings I'm a bit meh. Wednesday I'm actually doing Dungeon World in real life with a real group. I've got a real group together.
Actual people? Is that allowed?
Yeah. I've been wanting to. I mean, I haven't had a proper real group in like 5 years, I think, if not longer. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Also, don't forget to check out all my social media stuff. We've got the PCG Discord where you can find all of us. My Twitter. One day I'll get better at putting random stuff on Twitter. Generally, it's just like I'm going live now, so that's a good way to see if I'm going live. Or join the PTG Discord and don't mute the entire channel. But if you've already muted the channel, then it doesn't matter. Facebook
live channel.
Yeah, Facebook, and then YouTube is where all these VODs go. So if you want to catch up and watch some videos of us treading water as you play the game, trying to learn, then yes, you can watch that. But other than that, really excited for this tomorrow for Dungeon World. If you're interested in a D&D style game that's not D&D style, we'll be doing Cats Gen tomorrow. And then Warhammer will be hopefully coming back at the end of the month with Danny as the GM, and then Bramble will be GMing 7th Sea, Legends of the Five Rings. So that should be quite cool as well. So it's going to be like Japanese but not Japan type thing. But yeah, maybe if they're not as loud, I might stream during the week. I might stream some more Minecraft stuff. I've been playing a modded Direwolf 20 game. I haven't got that far into it, but I'm enjoying it. I haven't been able to stream neither because my brother's been here, so that's the other reasons. There's been like multiple reasons why I haven't been able to stream as much. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing. I'm down to 2 subscribers. More than 2 would be very nice. Please, thank you. And if you're not interested in like
You just
me
make kissy noises at us.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, I'm selling myself out. If not, if you don't want to do Twitch,
James to not make kissy noises at you.
Patreon, you can do stuff on Patreon as well. We've only got 3 patrons now.
You can also see his boudoir shoot on Patreon.
What? What did I miss?
What?
Oh,
Is
wait,
there a
do you not
reason I
know
gave
what?
you the Patreon emails? Is that it?
Right, but anyway, thank you all for watching. We're going to say bye to YouTube because, you know, see you later, YouTube. Thank you very much.
YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Like and subscribe.